Finally, after years of crying about, is Wild Bill homophobic? In other words, is Wild Bill mentally ill? Well, here's a Wild Bill bullet of truth for the world. Nothing could be further from the truth. I have such great love for mankind. I have sex with other men, with black men. I've been a black man fan for a long time because I love other men's rectums. The only appropriate end, I was pleased to serve as toxic waste dump for decades, taking the punishment, that magnificent gift, an alliance between two men, compassionate gay black man, devastates in homosexual acts. Like an artillery shell blowing apart the human rectum, a gay black man is the only candidate. If you are a Hispanic sexual pervert, if you are a white sexual pervert, hey Ryan, never again. We will not lower our standards. Yep, I'm getting sniped at from both camps. I don't care. There you have it. Biology is racist. Imagine that. This is Wild Bill for America. Thank you for watching, and America bless God again.
Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Say, man, you got a joint? No, you know. It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 445. Pop! Suck it!
Surprise, surprise, motherfuckers.
Yeah, we got Evan LaFavor and Pimp Monk with us tonight.
Smoke pan every day. Dude, I have got to say something real quick.
Go ahead.
We filmed the movie, the little private little Patreon movie today.
Yeah, the $10 commentary Patreon perk.
How was that ending song? It was like some girl
singing, I am happy and I'm satisfied.
I'm happy and I'm satisfied.
I just posted that actually on Patreon.
It was stuck in my head. Then I was like, we
watched Shutter Speed, which is
made for TV,
a 1998 made for TV movie for TNT, Turner Network Television, starring Steve Borden, aka Sting, and Daisy Fuentes.
It was like 47 levels of stupid.
So bad.
Ooh, good old Sting. He's not. Is he a good actor or what? I mean, don't give us spoilers, but is he a pretty good actor?
It reminded me of The Room. Like at times,
it was actually Sting, the caliber of acting was very roomish.
Sting was very comparable to Tommy Wiseau.
So it was amazing.
I'm happy and I'm satisfied.
Yeah, we were laughing.
It was so bad. I can't
remember. The music alone makes the movie almost unwatchable. I couldn't wait for it to be over. But you guys can check it out. Billy and I watched it earlier.
Watch us suffer.
So let's do this Patreon stuff. We have 2 patron sponsors. For those who are $50 level or above, we plug your shit.
For our first sponsor, I want you to visit pocopocostudio.etsy.com to buy furry cosplay accessories such as ears, tails, light-up rave tails, or most importantly, Dine Hour plushies.
Oh, wow. How have I lived my whole life without this?
The Dine Hour plushie? Buy some furry merch to release your inner furry, or buy a Dine Hour plushie to cuddle with at night. They're also open for custom orders. Ben.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, link down in the description.
What's your persona?
An otter.
An otter?
See, don't knock the furry thing until you try it, folks. You got to give it a try. The link is in the description.
Do you want to taste my blue otter pop? My light up rave blue otter pop?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right, what's the other one?
And this other ad is this gentleman just says check out my bro's gaming channel. It's got Fortnite highlights and more. He's low on subscriptions.
Yeah, it's Bud Ice 6423. Bud Ice 6423.
He's low on subscriptions, but he gives very good content.
Oh shit! And you know what? The link isn't working. I'll have to fix that in a moment here.
Everybody,
yeah, fix that.
Just go to this link right here on my screen.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Click that.
Click my screen, guys.
I know I'm gonna subscribe to him.
There's an actual dumbass who just clicked the screen, by the way.
This is the Etsy link to Dine Hour plushies too. We got everything you need between sick Fortnite content and squeezable soft furry Dine Hour plushies.
While I'm at it, I also have to request a monetization review. Awesome. So, all right. So I'll have that link posted in just a minute. Also, I want to let everyone know that coming up this Saturday, we have I'm going to do the private stream for my personal Patreon. I wanted to let everyone know that, and also I'm doing a stream on my personal channel coming up this Wednesday. And then also on the 21st, on Monday the 21st, we're going to have Adam from Your Movie Sucks on here. So that should be pretty cool. And then DP Game Night on Fortnite is on the 22nd for patrons. And then also next Saturday, the 26th, we're doing the Discord Hangout and the DP Private Show. Details about that will be coming soon.
And like last episode we had Boogie on, and then it got a little weird at the end, and there was like a bunch of stupid stuff being said about one of the cameras was left on the wall, and there was like a big stupid fucking joke about the wall, and people have like made like Rule 34 pictures online of me having sex with the wall.
I've seen some of those.
I've heard there's even fanfic being written about me having sex with the wall. Just stop that. That's like gross.
Keep doing it.
I don't want that stuff out there. Just quit. Quit while you're ahead, guys. It's not a joke. It's not a meme. It's a stupid fucking wall. Let's move on. Okay.
Do more. Do more, everybody. Do more.
It's harassment, man. That's sexual harassment, man.
More wall.
I do not consent.
More wall.
I do not consent to pictures or stories about me having sex with that wall.
Hashtag more wall.
I did not have sexual relations with that wall.
Instead of more cowbell, more wall.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
What a pain in the ass this is to fix this shit.
Stupid wall.
We love Wallace. Wallace is amazing.
Wallace the wall. Wallace the wall.
I don't think this is very funny, guys. Like, move on.
I'm trying to fucking move on, but now I have to fix this garbage.
We're fixing the garbage.
Yes, we are.
Move on with this Wallace bullshit.
Billy is bitching about the wall. I love
it. That was great. You guys have had some great episodes of DP, man. It's just like it keeps getting better and better and better, man.
The best name ever, though, Jerry the King Waller.
I don't like
that was pretty good.
I don't like these jokes. They're like personal attacks towards me.
Thank you, Death Wish Cassidy.
Look at me. I'm like a Michelin man. All I am is curves. The wall is the exact opposite of what I am.
You think you're wallophobic, man?
The wall is everything you're not?
The wall is everything I'm not. Except we're both pale and white. Other than that.
So you have that much in common, at least.
Yeah.
And you've been laid.
I'm never bored. Unlike that wall. It's all
oh, damn.
And you've been laid. The wall hasn't.
Speaking of getting laid in walls, you guys ever use a glory hole, man? If there was like a
no.
From what I hear in the chat room, Ben, the wall is unosexual.
Yeah. There's only one gender.
Yeah, there's only one gender. It's unosexual.
And it's wall.
No, it's uno.
The only gender is wall.
No, who the fuck said that wall was a gender?
Nobody did.
Who the fuck said that?
I don't know, but if it is, I sexually identify as a wrecking ball.
No.
There's only one gender and it's uno.
Well, wrecking balls smash walls, man.
all in all, it's just another brick in the wall.
If it was a brick wall, it would have been laid, but it's not. So it's a virgin punk ass wall. It's the wall.
But it has
Moving
been
on
nailed.
from this
But it has
stupid
been
wall,
nailed.
I'm really.
It has been nailed.
Oh yeah, and all of you
Oh my
watching out
God.
there in internet land, make sure to share the link to this stream because you're not going to believe what's going to happen tonight on the show, man. We
Yeah.
got an excellent show
Hey, Evan,
set
Evan,
up
I
for
heard-
you.
Evan, I heard the wall had an alcoholic problem because it's been hammered.
Dude, stop.
I don't find this funny at all. This is all. Every time you make a little stupid fucking pun, it's a personal attack against me and my well-being. Just know that. Know that, Pit Monk. And I'm writing receipts right now.
I'm done with this fucking wall now.
You keep spitting that shit out. You're gonna get a
All right.
receipt. You're gonna get a receipt. Not a troll.
I apologize. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I am literally going to kick you off the show, Pimp Monk, with this ridiculous, with these fucking terrible dad jokes.
Thank you.
My butthole puckers every time you say one. Like, it is terrible.
Thank you.
Fuck you. Hey, you know what though? You know what, Pimp Monk though? You know what? I'm gonna ride your coattails now because you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring a flag to VidCon.
Okay. Hey, look, dude, I made over $2,000 on this flag. You could do it.
I'm gonna bring a flag to VidCon.
What are you doing? Are you having people sign your Kekistan flag?
No, it's a legal tobacco flag that used to be hanging on the wall.
Yeah, and I'm gonna sign it.
And Billy, I hope you sign it for them. They want you to sign it. The people that I tell you who's winning right now. It's the dude who was on the show the other night, the Patreon, Finn.
Oh yeah,
yeah, he's winning right now.
So, where are you selling it at?
Oh, I just people give the money to the PayPal. It's kind of like a raffle. It's not actually auction at all. It's a raffle, and it's just people. The highest amount at the end wins.
Cool.
It's paid for my VidCon show, and it's also paid for me to go to Green Bay in November to watch the Green Bay Packers game, which I've never done. It's my favorite team, so
you're gonna freeze your ass off.
Yeah.
I know, dude.
That's Green Bay.
You've never
Minnesota.
felt cold like this before in your life.
Yeah, I know, dude. But see, that's the whole point. That's one of my bucket list items is to go to Lambeau Field, watch a game because I'm
Pimp
such
Monk
a
freezes to death.
yeah.
Please don't die, Pimp Monk.
But if anybody wants to do it, they can go over to the PayPal.
So it's more like an auction though than a raffle.
Yes, I call it the tip war is what I'm calling it.
So the highest bidder gets the signed.
Well, the
memorabilia at the end of
highest tip gets.
I may just put mine on eBay, but yeah, I'm gonna get a flag specially printed, and then I'm bringing it to VidCon, and I'll sign your flag, and you know what, like. Anyone who wants to get Pimp Monk's flag, go check it out. Like, are they they just give to your PayPal? Is that how they do it, or what?
Yeah, just give to the PayPal. It's instead of stars and stripes, it's legal tobacco symbols all around it. It's pretty freaking cool.
Legal tobacco.
Yeah, I don't want to say it because all the shit that's going on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I know. You know what?
Yeah.
I gave up the devil's lettuce, and now I just smoke cigarettes that I roll on my own.
Yeah.
So
it used to be this. It was the flag that used to hang behind me that everybody always talked about. They wanted and shit. Well, now I'm gonna get people to sign. I'm gonna get anybody who wants to sign it. I can't promise any names, but whoever wants to sign it signs it. And,
I can promise some names.
Now your wall looks so empty.
I know, dude. I'm about to get some soundproof to put up there. Some black soundproof. It's gonna look better.
It's gonna look like Warski Live in there.
Oh yes, I didn't think about that. So I'm gonna get some brick wall stuff. I'm gonna get a sign that says Warski Live.
Why don't you shut the fuck up, Pimp Monk, so I can get on with my show?
You should.
I apologize.
You should get that poster of like the brunette girl that has big boobs and like a tank top on that every little boy had in his bedroom in the 90s.
Yeah.
I know if you've seen it, you'd be like, I probably had that in my room.
Will you
In fact,
model
to it
that for
when I was-
me?
You have to get the actual poster. They used to sell them at Kmart.
One more thing, can I actually? The highest amount right now tipped is $1,300. If anybody wants to beat that, that's what you have to beat. $1,300.
That's mad. That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a great idea, man. It's a great.
Yeah, well, like I said, it paid for my VidCon trip.
Yeah,
and more. I'm going to some strip clubs. No,
I'm going to do the same thing, except instead of a flag, I'm going to use a bunch of used condoms filled with the splooge of my favorite YouTubers when they left them at my house.
You know what you could do when you lose all the weight? Sign your underwear, man, and send it to people for money.
Forget signing my underwear. I'll cut off the excess skin and sell like flags made of my flappy man skin, autographed by the doctor that cut off my body, and I'll turn them into chicharrones, pork rinds, and you guys can eat them. Highest bidder gets to eat my fucking skin flaps.
Or you could get tattoos, man, on those parts of skin you're gonna get cut off, and then frame the tattoos, man. I've seen people do that.
They do that when people die. Yeah.
Yeah. This dude died, and they fucking cut his tattoos off him and fucking framed him and shit.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Hey, just in case any of you guys are not currently patrons, just so you know, the chat that's on the screen, if you become a $1 patron, you can be on the chat that's on the fucking screen. And you're immortalized in the video. Because all this other shit, nobody cares about that.
Nobody cares.
All right, I'm going to play it again because it's been so long. Because we started talking about other shit. All right, here it is. Troll or not a troll?
Whoa, it's the Illusion reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth. Gotten a lot of requests for a haircut because, you know, keeping my bowl cut tight's what got me here. But we're going to go for the most
Is this Logan Paul's dad?
Of all haircuts
This is
a human being.
This is if Bill and Ted fucking merged into one person.
He would pass for the Paul.
What's that going to be? Dude, we're going straight mullet. We're going to rock
Straight
a mullet,
mullet.
dude. Because mullet, there's nothing that compares. There's nothing.
Troll. All right. That's
a
what
troll,
makes me think it's a troll so far.
Yeah.
Really? That's some high level. That's some dedicated trolling to give yourself a mullet, man. Just to troll.
Yeah, but maybe after he cuts his hair into a mullet, he just shaves it off later. I mean, you know.
Besides a couple meters.
The man bun is our generation's mullet, or the new generation's mullet. I don't think I'm allowed in the new generation.
You are not in the new generation.
Pair of scissors. These are the original rusty scissors from the bowl cut and a brush. All right, man. Step one. We just got to get it all done up, man. Look at that, man. I've been growing this out for a while, dude. Do we need some light on the subject? We need some light on that subject.
I'm going to say not a joke. Just a idiot.
Yeah, I think he's just an annoying dude, you know, one of those hyper obnoxious, annoying dudes that, you know, wants to be your friend, and then you're like, all right, dude.
Really?
I don't know.
I think he's trolling.
I don't.
So it's 2-2.
Yeah.
It's a time, man.
All right, let's see how he cuts it.
Yeah, that's imperative. We could have a tiebreaker here.
I don't know, man. I might have to change my fucking vote.
Dude. I am getting pumped on my mullet, dude. You know why?
Not a troll.
People are gonna
not a troll. Not a troll.
Look at that, dude. Look at that back there. Look at that going on, dude.
It actually looks pretty damn good.
Better angle.
Look at that.
No, it doesn't. Is that how your hair looks when you take that hat off?
Exactly, man.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with not a troll.
I feel like he's going to cut his ear off.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. I think we go a little bit more bold.
He's got some muscle.
Oh, God.
He must work out, man.
He's a beach bum.
Yeah.
Oh, he cut too far. He fucked it up. Nope, he fucked it up.
Oh, he did. Big gap
I need to get it.
You can get buffed by cutting your own hair, man.
Even
that takes
more
a lot
mullety.
of work.
Yeah, troll.
Mullety.
Yeah.
Troll.
Yeah. I'm going to say, he said mullety. That makes it a troll. I agree.
Yeah, I'm changing my vote.
It's unanimous. Troll. See, I knew from the very fucking beginning.
He had me convinced for a minute, though.
Yeah. I think he probably just shaved his head after the whole ordeal.
Totally.
And for those of you who have been sending in Streamlabs and Super Chats, we will review those at the end of the show, as always. We started a little later than usual. We had a few setbacks because we were recording that other video earlier, which I felt retarded after watching. Like, I felt the cringe level that I felt
Yeah.
exhausted me, and I felt like I needed a nap after that shit.
Ben and I had to snuggle up by the fire and
I'll tell you what,
read each other's stories.
I cooked Billy a romantic dinner.
He did. Oh my god, it was bacon wrapped steak. Ooh, and all these delicious vegetables, squash and what you call Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, Ben, I could never cook for you, and he was like, why? Because I was like, I can't cook with this much love.
The key to a man's heart is through his stomach.
I
man.
can surprisingly cook.
Yeah, Ben.
That's good, man.
Ben showed me how it feels to be loved through food.
Oh shit, dude. We pissed off Melly Cakes.
Oh no! Oh no!
Bacon wrapped filet mignon.
Yeah, it was obviously vegan bacon. The filet mignon was made out of tofurkey, okay? Tofu, I don't know.
Makes you glad you're not Muslim, man.
Yeah, I was telling Ben because Ben like grilled the bacon, and I was telling about the time I went to the beach with this girl who swore up and down grilling bacon was the best way to eat bacon, and it was. But we were at the public beach.
See, the bacon fat will drip down into the coals, and it'll ignite the flames again because it's really flammable.
She cooked like 2 pounds of fucking bacon on this barbecue right next to a Muslim family, and the whole sky just lit up with the smell of sweltering pork. I felt so bad.
Of course you felt bad.
I did, man.
Listen to his virtue signaling.
It was stinky pork.
Did you
Well,
eat the
you know,
bacon?
if they can smell something, that means particles have reached their nose. So it's kind of like the pork getting into their system just by smelling it, man.
Yeah, they like covered their children's nose and ran away.
No 77,000 virgins for them, man.
Secondhand bacon, man, it sucks.
It was rough. It was rough.
It does suck, man. There's
But if
nothing
you
worse than
cook-
smelling bacon and not being able to eat the shit, man.
If you cook bacon on a grill the right way, it is fucking perfect. Like so fucking perfect.
It was delectable today. It was very delectable.
Yeah. All right, moving.
Troll or not a troll?
All right.
Uh-oh.
This is always troubling.
It's time for cutting the fat.
Oh shit! All right, so man, the biggest problem that Billy ever created for himself is creating an account, like an old YouTube account, and just leaving all the videos up on it.
I never know what you're gonna pull up because there's so much weird shit on there. I used it.
Alright, YouTube, like a week ago, the trolls told me to eat one salad, and I was like, yeah, right, I'm not gonna eat one salad. I was in Las Vegas on Nevada the entire week, so it's buffets. I can't waste a meal on a salad at a buffet. But now I'm in Arizona, and I said to the trolls, I said, buy my album, I'll eat one salad.
That's a good deal.
So you had to, someone had to basically give you money to eat a salad.
Buy my album and I'll eat a salad. Yeah, that's what I said. And then they went and bought the album. So
Fucking hey, Billy, you could put that as a Patreon perk, man. $10 and you'll eat a salad, man.
buy my album and I'll eat a salad. I don't know why I'm talking so slow and sluggish here. I think I was really tired. I don't know.
And I think Octoped Red said he bought my album and he wanted a video of me eating a salad. So here's the salad.
Oh, that's a dank salad, man.
Ah, so good. I feel lighter already. Bye.
I was just
oh man, you didn't even show yourself eating the whole salad. You took one fucking bite of the salad.
You think I'm gonna leave food on the table?
I don't know. Well, at this point, you were eating anything else too. So how do we know that you didn't fucking like eat a couple slices of pizza and throw the salad away?
I did.
Oh, I see you smirking too.
I did.
You didn't even eat this fucking salad.
It was like a wing place. I got wings.
It wasn't even his salad. He just, when somebody got up to go to the restroom, he ran over and shot a quick video.
It's not my table either. I was just like, oh, their salad came and they're not here. It's time to get it in.
You took one bite of the salad.
What? Was I supposed to eat the whole salad?
Anybody ever give you peanut butter and celery?
Yeah.
Did you throw the celery away?
No, you don't throw it away. You lick the peanut butter off, and then you put the celery in the return bin.
Oh my God!
That's what they use. They use that at the restaurants with the wings. Is the celery that gets the peanut butter licked off. It's like when you eat an oyster out of a shell. You save the shell for future oysters.
You can't eat a shell, but you can eat celery.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Speaking of shells, did you guys see that movie Demolition Man, and where in the future they use 3 seashells to wipe their ass after they take a shit?
He doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells.
Neither do I, man. How would
me
you
neither.
how would the 3 seashells work, man?
I got an announcement, Billy. I watched Black Panther today.
Ooh, no wonder you're so woke.
And I am
Congratulations. Welcome. Welcome,
It
my
is an
brother.
excellent. It is an excellent movie.
It's very good.
Really? I think it's
Yeah.
overrated, man. I saw it. And I think
that
it's,
was a
it's
good movie.
overrated.
That was a good movie, bro.
It was pretty good. I'm not saying it was a bad movie.
You thought it was overrated?
A little overrated.
You don't think it deserves to be the 4th highest grossing film of all time?
I wish fucking Wesley Snipes was young enough to play Black Panther, man. I don't know. I don't like Chadwick Boseman's performance. I think Black Panther's a really cool character, and they just didn't do him enough justice in this movie. Hopefully Black Panther 2, they'll get to explore the character a little deeper and have him face some tough decisions and reflect on what it's like to be a king, and how hard it is to be a king. But I don't know, it was more of a message movie than a Black Panther movie to me.
Message.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's really good, Ben.
Hold on, I'm getting a call, guys.
I think Michael B. Jordan. I think it's his name, right? He was good as the
Hello?
villain, the heel.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my agent on the phone. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, dude. Shit, he said that I'm not supposed to bad talk Black Panther, man. I can't do it. He said it's bad for my whole image. So I take that back. I love the movie. I'm not. Yeah, I love it.
Thank you.
I just haven't seen it.
It's
I don't watch movies.
It's really good.
I haven't seen Infinity War. Haven't seen any of that shit.
I watched Black Panther 3 times, but I've seen Infinity War 4 times. So I feel like I did a disservice to Black Panther. I need to go watch it again.
Yeah, man, you're starting to get racist, man. You got to go back and see that fucking movie one more time.
You mentioned The Room earlier. Have you seen The Disaster Artist yet?
I saw The Disaster
You've seen it
Artist
like 20 times.
I saw The Disaster Artist twice before I saw The Room.
Really? It's so amazing, dude. I cannot see.
Have you seen Best Friends?
No, I haven't seen Best Friends. It was in theaters too. I wanted to check it out, but I think we were doing shows the night.
Yeah, there's two-parter. There was a two-parter. Like, it's really weird how they set it up. But yeah, it was a limited engagement, so I didn't get to see it.
Damn it!
All right, let's move into DP action.
DP action news.
Oh yeah, you can go.
All right.
All right.
So I thought this was interesting. Looks like the government is looking to lighten restrictions on sports betting. Because as far as I'm aware, Nevada is the only state in the entire country where you can bet on sports. So even in states where casinos are legal, aside from Nevada, you cannot bet on professional sports.
There's a lot of people who do that online in America, though. Anyways, right?
Well, they play fantasy sports, but that's illegal in Washington.
Really?
Yeah. We used to be sponsored by FanDuel.com, and when we were in Ohio, we could play it all the time. But now that we're in Washington, we can't play it here.
I have friends who they probably bet through Europe on some illegal stuff.
Maybe.
Damn.
That's
if
weird.
Guys watching, I don't have those friends.
It seems like it has been legal because everybody talks about putting money on the fight or putting money on the game, and
yeah, they're probably betting through like a foreign website
or a bookie.
Bookies are old school.
Participants in everything from fantasy football and March Madness pools to big dollar wagering on games and matches are rejoicing tonight. The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled a federal law banning sports gambling in most states is illegal.
Wow.
My colleague and anchor of Fox News at Night, Shannon Bream, is here to tell us what that means.
Today's 6-3 opinion from the U.S. Supreme Court is set to upend the world of sports gambling in an historic way. The justices struck down a federal law blocking states from sponsoring, operating, advertising, promoting, licensing, or authorizing sports gambling in most all situations.
What they really said was that...
So I wonder if this was a federal law before, why is it now? Or why was it that Nevada was always allowed to do it?
Well, Nevada gets theirs, Nevada's controlled by the mob, man, and the mafia and shit. So.
That's not.
It's still a state, it's still beholden to the federal government.
Is prostitution a federally illegal?
I don't know. I know that Nevada's the only state where it's legal, and that's kind of weird,
But this is ridiculous, man. This is one of those unnecessary laws. What the fuck? Why make it illegal to fucking bet on a sporting event? I mean,
I think it should only be illegal if you're a player or like a coach or something like that, because you can influence the outcome of the games. Other than that, anyone who's not directly involved with any sport, with like the sports teams, they should be able to bet on it. Whatever.
People who do with your money what you want to do with your fucking money.
People who work for like post cereal companies can't enter the sweepstakes in the cereal box to win like a trip to the factory to see Fred Flintstone make Fruity Pebbles. So like I could see why you shouldn't be able to bet if you're related to the sports and everything. It's going to be interesting. We'll see how badly our society degenerates into complete anarchy now that you can get your knees broken.
I don't think it'll be much different
than
what it is now.
Because now if it's legal and you have betting debts and you're not paying them, they don't need to get bookies anymore. They're going to send the cops to your house to collect.
No. The cops don't come and arrest you for owing a debt. That's like a civil issue, so they would just take you to a collections agency or sue you, one or the other. That's how that works. The only debt that you can like go to jail for is like tax related shit.
Yeah.
So
Congress doesn't have the right to tell state legislators what to do, that should be up to the legislators and the voters.
Justice Alito, who authored the majority opinion, likened the law to posting federal officers in state legislative chambers armed with the authority to stop lawmakers from voting. Quote, "A more direct affront to state sovereignty is not easy to imagine." Justice Ginsburg, writing the dissent, argued the court could have used restraint in nullifying the federal law rather than, quote, "deploy a wrecking ball," adding, "When a statute reveals a constitutional flaw, the court ordinarily engages in a salvage rather than a demolition operation." How today's decision plays out will differ across the country. States like New Jersey, Delaware, West Virginia, and Mississippi are expected to move quickly with a legislative framework already in place at the state level.
Well, see, this is kind of like, the only thing bad about gambling is the fact that it's illegal. You know what I mean? That's what makes it bad. It's kind of like
that's not the only thing, right?
Well, that's not the only bad thing. I mean, like some people have a gambling addiction and they lose their homes, their families.
It is very predatory. Man. I would say that gambling is more predatory than drugs.
What? I would say that's it.
Depends on the drug.
Like what? Like
meth, heroin.
Well, yeah, but
similarly addictive though. I think gambling can be just as addictive as a meth addiction or a heroin addiction.
No, I don't agree. It can
I've seen some crazy gamblers that'll just gamble all their money away.
Just because you've seen people that deep into a gambling habit doesn't mean gambling is worse. More addictive than heroin.
This is the thing about drugs, though, right? You can only take so many drugs at once. You die or you're gone. With gambling, you can bet everything, and instead of dying, you're now stuck in debt, effectively living in your fucking in your death. You're living through your death.
Well, it's financial death.
Yeah.
It's not a physical destruction; it's a mental and financial destruction.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not a big fan of casinos or gambling at all, but you know, I think people have the right to do it. If they want to fucking do it, I say let them do it. I don't think, you know, you can't blame the casinos for all the people that are stupid enough to go there. You know what I mean? It's their free will doing it. So
exactly, you can't take people's choices away from them.
There's no sunken cost fallacy in drugs like there is in gambling. You could lose $10,000 in gambling and try and spend another $10,000 winning it back. With drugs, you get fucking high off your ass and you're just fucking high. You can't be like, I'm going to get more high. You could try, but...
Well, that's how people die.
Yeah, but with gambling, it's just you invest... everything trying you invest money you definitely don't have, trying to win back money that you shouldn't have spent in the first place.
But on the other hand, we have a meth epidemic. Do we really have a gambling epidemic?
Not really. I mean, like there are some social issues that arise from gambling, but it's a minority to the point where, like, you know, it's such a small segment of the overall population of people who gamble. You know, like most people don't use heroin casually. You know, like the majority of people who use heroin, like heroin has totally consumed their lives. The majority of people who gamble a few times a year. They spend a couple $100, and that, you know, sometimes they win, sometimes they lose. It's entertainment. And then a very small segment of the gambling population, they've ruined their lives, but it's not even comparable. But when they legalize gambling in these states, as a condition, they usually have these public service programs like the gambling addiction line and that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Expect as many as 32 states to offer legal betting within the next 5 years. There is a federal law in place that appears to ban gambling across state lines, meaning states that do move forward with legalized gambling will have to tackle the issue of policing their own cyber borders. With today's opinion so clearly backing
this out of the blue. There's got to be fucking people that are throwing them money saying, hey, we know how to make money off of this legal gambling shit, so let's fucking put this through.
Probably all the Trump towers in Atlantic City and Vegas. And
well, I'm sure Trump has something to do with it. Hell yeah, Trump's probably all for legal gambling.
How dare you?
He's got a lot of friends.
How dare you?
He's got a lot of friends in these businesses. Plus, Vince McMahon wants to bring the XFL back, and it's probably all going to be based on sports gambling.
Vince McMahon wants to be able to bet on pro wrestling.
I honestly think the XFL is going to work this time.
No.
Vince McMahon walks in and bets $1 billion on the main event of WrestleMania.
I have
XFL.
God damn it, pal! I picked Cena to win.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling about the XFL that it's already got Saudi money backing it, and that it can't lose, because all the deals Vince McMahon's been doing with the Saudis recently. For the last 4 years, they've been going over to Saudi Arabia. They just did the big, gigantic pay-per-view, the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Scary, man. Did you see that shit?
Yeah,
man?
I watched it live. Yeah,
we're not allowed to talk about wrestling,
but this is a test run into sports. And
Billy's always talking about wrestling. Billy.
It's because Vince McMahon is one of the few people that our president follows on Twitter. All right,
I was just trying to make a joke about.
They have business connections, and they both are connected to the Saudis. All right, this gambling is opening up for a reason. There's money going around, and somebody's going to get fucking rich off of it, and there's going to be a lot of families crushed by their crippling debt of the excitement.
I just thought it'd be funny if Vince McMahon was able to bet on wrestling, since he ultimately decides who wins and who loses. That'd be hilarious.
Sure bet, man.
Yeah.
Pro sports is rigged.
Some expect other controversial issues could soon be ripe for the picking.
This could impact anything from marijuana, gun laws. Really what the court affirmed was Congress cannot commandeer the states.
Well, we are still awaiting decisions in several high-profile cases,
including some miracle happened, like Bernie Sanders got elected and they ended the prohibition of marijuana on a federal level, and then all of a sudden YouTube had to eat a bunch of crow for going after all these fucking weed YouTubers and shit, man. You know, like.
And DP does not support any of that.
Well, Jeff Sessions was the one that recently restructured the federal, on a federal level, trying to attack marijuana recently, right? That was what, 2 months ago Sessions said this shit?
Yeah.
So maybe this is all fallback from that with YouTube, and YouTube's getting pressured, and they're dealing with... with what we all could be dealing with within a year from now. It's going to be more relevant. They're getting the back end of everything, and then we're going to see this move that Sessions has made for the federales to take away our mota.
Including disputes over religious liberty, forced union fees, gerrymandering, and of course, travel ban 3.0. They're all due between now and the end of June. Brett.
All right, Shannon, thank you.
All right, Shannon, thanks.
That guy's hair, it always looks like it was like molded onto his head.
I'm not sure if this guy's a real human or not.
It looks like freshly mowed grass or something, man.
He's definitely like reptilian in human makeup.
Yeah, he's probably a reptilian, man. Oh yeah, Fox News definitely reptilian.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yes.
Speaking of that, we'll have to do story time with Evan Lefebvre one of these nights, and I'll tell you about the reptilians, man. The truth about the reptilians.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm excited. I love a good ghost story.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Oh, they're opening a U.S. embassy in Jerusalem. People are pissed. Shit's going down there.
Yeah, Trump declared Jerusalem the capital of Israel, right?
I believe so.
Yowzers.
Despite violent clashes and criticism from many of America's allies, the U.S. Embassy officially opened its doors in Jerusalem today. President Trump's top aide and eldest daughter, Ivanka Trump, was there. The president addressed the crowd in a recorded video message.
Exactly 70 years ago, the United States, under President Harry Truman, became the first nation to recognize the State of Israel. The United States will always be a great friend of Israel and a partner in the cause of freedom.
So how do the like alt-right people who love Trump justify this shit?
Well, that's the best thing. Like, Israel loves Donald Trump.
I know.
Oh,
and Donald Trump's kids are all like married or dating Jewish people.
And did they convert to Judaism?
I don't know if they converted or not. You would think so if they're that religious, but yeah. So
and nobody's questioning how Donald Trump has the power to fucking declare Jerusalem to be the capital of Israel. Like, how does the U.S. president have any power over Israel like that? Like, what the fuck? Nobody questions that.
What I think that means is that he's saying the U.S. officially recognizes Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. Okay. I think that's what he's saying.
And peace.
Dan Raviv is a senior Washington correspondent for I-24 News TV. He joins me now from Capitol Hill. Dan, thank you for being with us.
Trump and see if he can recognize New Zealand as the capital of Middle Earth too, man.
So how significant is this move for Israel and also for the U.S.-Israeli relationship?
Well, especially for Israel, it represents a great acceptance of what Israelis always considered the fact that Jerusalem is the historic capital of the Jewish people. It's been the capital of the modern state of Israel, with the legislature, the Supreme Court, and the Prime Minister all located there. And so Israelis...
Look at him.
He looks like he got electrocuted,
with this guy.
man.
Yeah.
Have yearned for the day that a big country like the United States would move its embassy from Tel Aviv. And so they're really grateful to President Trump, a huge majority in Israel. Some people feel it's not going to lead to peace. It's angering the Palestinians. You have a new outbreak of violence.
Yeah, there's crazy protests going on.
Yeah. Somebody actually justified this because Trump announced the embassy in Israel, and somebody responded on Twitter. I saw a screen cap. Yeah. They responded, "So many people are dying because of this. La, da, da, da. How could you endorse this?" And then somebody else responded with, "It's like Thanos, how he wanted to eradicate half of the population of the universe. You have to make these decisions in order for others to live in peace."
That's hilarious.
This guy was defending this decision by making the fucking biggest, baddest villain in Marvel Entertainment history compared as the fucking hero. I was like, this is delicious. People are fucking psycho.
But at least in the they have someone came up with the concept of anti-Semitism. I think we just need to come up with the concept of anti-Palestinianism too, man. So the Palestinians can become a protected race of people too, and then we'll have to have peace over there, man. No more killing on either side, man. You know what I mean? We need peace over there in the Holy Land, man.
Yes.
Short term, most Israelis think it's a really great thing, Tanya.
So has their reaction been one of, well, it's about time, this was going to happen eventually, or great euphoria?
Well, to a degree, it was going to happen eventually, and it should have, and what took you so long? That's true.
Protests today, fuck. I bet they're all Palestinians, too.
Yeah, there's tons of people that were, well, not tons, but I think they said like 12 people have been killed or something, right?
Yeah, I didn't catch the number.
Something
but
like that.
Crazy, dude. Palestinian lives matter, man.
So the next story we have here, apparently Donald Trump and Sean Hannity like to have girl talk on the phone to each other before they go to bed at night.
Makes sense.
So did you catch this headline this morning? Here it is. Donald Trump and Sean Hannity like to talk before bedtime. Makes you want to read the article, right?
How you doing, Sean? I'm doing pretty good. Oh, God, I really hope Billy likes me.
They just use each other for ASMR, man. It's some
I
ASMR
think this is cute. This is what buds do. I don't know how many late night phone calls I've had with my buds before bedtime. There's nothing wrong with this phone call. He's buddies. They're buddying
It's a new
up.
piece by Olivia Nunzi in the New York Magazine, and it outlines the Fox News host's pretty incredible relationship with the president, friendship we know, how much of an advisor is he to the president, daily calls that are sometimes a major headache, she reports in the West Wing.
Look at that.
Brian Stelter, our senior media correspondent and host of Reliable Sources, is here for more. The headline makes you want to read it, and then when you read it, there are some really stunning parts. One thing that struck me near the beginning of the piece is when Olivia writes about Sean Hannity filling a void left by Steve Bannon.
Yeah, it's a really interesting way to think about Hannity.
Talking about Trump's anal cavity.
Steve Bannon left the void.
His role as an informal White House advisor, someone who's channeling Trump's base or a specific part of Trump's base.
People are saying 58 or 58 dead.
That the president may need to be reminded about. Bannon always viewed himself as the voice of Trump's base. In some ways, Hannity sees himself the same way. I think this piece is really a view into the way Trump world works, with these frequent phone calls between Trump and Hannity. Usually it's Hannity calling Trump after the show, sometimes the other way around. It really supports the idea that Hannity is an advisor to Trump, and Trump is a producer of Hannity's show. It's a two-way street.
Talk about why, Brian, this matters. I mean, presidents
what
have
a fair
friends.
trade that is. Sean Hannity's got the open ear of the President of the United States of America, and the President of the United States of America gets to give him tips on how to run his show.
Yeah.
What a fucking fair trade that is! What the fuck? Why is this existing?
It's totally even.
Why does Sean Hannity, the guy who spent the majority of his career squashing fucking combs in political fucking squash matches, they put the most frail, dick-headed liberal up against Hannity to make Hannity look like the fucking Superman, and now he's got the fucking direct line to our president, who just wants to be told he's beautiful before going to bed.
Sean Hannity. Ask him. He was there. Ask him.
Ask him.
Allowed to call the White House, and they're allowed to call the White House 4 nights a week if they want. The difference here is that Hannity hosts a show watched by millions of Americans on Fox News.
And doesn't usually talk about his conversations with Trump. He sometimes refers.
I don't know, guys. What if Trump is grooming Hannity to be the next president, man, to run for president after his...
I don't see that. I don't think Hannity could win.
Nobody saw Trump either. Nobody thought Trump could win.
That's a decent point, but that doesn't mean anybody could win. I don't know.
I don't think he could win either. But...
I think Hannity's hated more than Trump, to be honest with you.
You think it's possible that we'll do away with presidents at any point in time?
I mean, if our government totally changed, if the way our government works totally changed to where we didn't have a president anymore, then yes.
We need like an omnipresident, a collective consciousness.
Well, some countries have like a tribunal type government. I mean, and then there's
imagine having three presidents. Imagine electing 3 presidents: a Democrat president, a Republican president, and a Green Party president. And then they could always vote, and it's either unanimous or it's 2 out of 3. You know, they could vote on issues, and then everyone would have representation.
So we're kind of going to talk about wrestling again. Uh-oh. I saw this earlier today and I cringed, dude. I can't, like... This is how I feel about this. Keep this to yourself.
Oh, no.
Like, what I'm about to see here, when I was watching this fool talk...
Oh, no.
About personal shit that he should probably just keep to himself, I was just like, dude, keep that to yourself.
Oh,
no. You've been going through something lately. Yes,
we all go
indeed.
through stuff.
Yeah.
Else, always.
Well, you revealed a lot.
They have an albino gorilla on with Kathy Lee and Hoda.
Where?
I can't see
Is he
him.
behind
Oh,
John
shit.
Cena?
John
No,
Cena is a
they have-
fucking douchebag in real life.
I
man.
think me and
John
Billy went
Cena-
for the same joke at the same time.
They have an albino gorilla in a suit.
John Cena is a good guy. He's the number one most requested
to
and
us,
most fulfilled
over the
Make-A-Wish
years, and especially you talked
participant.
about your wonderful
That
romance
doesn't
with Nikki,
matter,
and you
dude.
talked
Anybody
about
can
your,
do that,
hold on.
your proposal, and you talked about your wedding date, which a lot of people were kind of sad to see come and go, and you guys.
I was one of those people.
Yeah, that was a tough. How are you doing?
It's up and it's down. I mean, I've always been honest with you guys.
Yeah.
I also don't want to ruin the viewers' morning by giving us a bowl of sadness soup. It's been up and it's
Or
been
cereal,
down.
sadness cereal.
Yes. It's been incredibly reflective, which is amazing, but it's very difficult. I had my heart broken out of nowhere. And, or for me, it was out of nowhere. And anyone who's experienced that knows that it comes with a series of bad feelings.
He's having girl talk. They've got their like glass of Chardonnay, and they're.
How could you shame him? He's being open and honest with Hoda and Kathy Lee.
So did you guys ever watch fucking Total Divas or Total Bellas on E and shit? John Cena's on that show, and he's a fucking jackass in real life. He wouldn't even let Nikki Bella cook food in his house because he said he just wants the dishes to be there. He never wants them to actually be used.
Yeah, that's
They're just
fine.
there to be clean.
He's a multimillionaire. He's a multimillionaire. He should never do fucking cooking in his house. Ever. especially Nikki Bella, who's gonna make a bigger fucking mess than an actual housewife. Someone who actually knows what the fuck they're doing. She's gonna scratch all the plates, burn all the fucking waffles or whatever the dumb shit is she decides to cook. John Cena's right.
I don't know what happened here, but makes it sound like he got dumped.
That's what he said. Yeah,
Yeah.
But he loves her and he wants to have
I've
her.
looked at
fucking
myself every
babies.
day, and I've tried to evaluate myself and the woman that I love. And for anyone out there speculating on like what I'm doing with my life now, I still love Nicole. I still would love to marry Nicole. I still would love to have a family with Nicole.
Oh, he
there was an
bitching out.
unfortunate.
Is he at like a therapy session right now? I mean, like this is the shit you tell like your psycho, or is this kayfabe?
This is kayfabe.
What?
This is Total Bellas. They're filming Total Bellas as this goes on.
So they didn't really break up. They
Do you think they did? Do you think they did?
Well, this makes me question if they were ever even really together.
Well,
I mean,
does it matter?
Is John Cena secretly gay and she's his beard?
Could be.
Okay.
In a set of circumstances.
Are they
where
even
our
actually
relationship ended.
twins? Is it green
Yeah,
screen the
think
same
about
girl?
that.
Recently about
If that
me
was
being
really
seen-
going on, that could be a genius move on Vince McMahon's part. If he started making kayfabe reality shit
That's what
and
this-
tricking people into thinking this
He
shit is
already
real,
does.
but it's really
That's what this
all
is.
kayfabe.
Well, he did.
There
he
is
has done that
kayfabe
already.
reality. It's
This-
those
yeah.
That would be pretty
reality
fucking cool,
shows.
Yeah,
Well, he
this
would
is
have a tough
huge.
enough.
for fans.
This
He
is all
already gave himself
kayfabe,
enough.
and everybody's
I don't
talking about
know.
it. Everybody cares about it. Trust me, it is. I know from the moment they broke up, I knew it was.
in public,
You
The-
think
the
they'll be
people
back
that-
thinking like,
together?
oh, John
When
Cena's
they were
enjoying
together, I
his
thought
single
it was
life.
kayfabe.
No, I was supposed to be married.
I think
and have a
Bree
honeymoon over
and
these 2
Daniel
weeks and stuff.
Bryan are legit
See,
in love.
He's saying, man, I was supposed to be on my honeymoon right now.
First time in 15 years that I've taken a vacation. I am in my house alone, surrounded by these emotionally strong memories, and
I'm
every day
starting to
from
believe
6 to
Billy
9,
here, man,
I
because
get
this
out of
shit-
the house and talk to
Grown
strangers.
men don't do this shit on national television.
It's true. He's having girl talk with two women that are like 20 years older than him, sipping Chardonnay and wearing a weird looking suit.
He don't look right in a suit, does he, at all?
I mean, whatever.
And he's always
it's
wearing
probably
one,
expensive. It looks like it's probably like, he probably dropped a lot of money. It's weird how they like are both wearing all white. This is interesting.
They're definitely still filming Total Bellas, and he's still being filmed this whole time. And basically what reality television always has been is wrestling without the actual wrestling.
Right.
It's always been that real world when people are screaming and yelling in each other's faces and they're setting up false finishes for every episode. You got to add in these little stupid stipulations. Instead of a cage match, they have everybody at the real world go work at a radio station or promote a concert, whatever else the other bullshit is. It's all it is the idea that it's real, and it's not. That's what
the
wrestling was.
Osbournes admitted that shit, man.
Yeah. And this is you take somebody who does it so perfectly, like John Cena.
Fuck you, man.
There's a reason he's the greatest wrestler ever. All right?
So there's a lot of pictures of me with like, hey, I'm here with this person. I'm here with this person.
It's called living your life. You have to keep doing that.
I don't want anybody else. I love Nicole, and I'm really trying to support her in her trying to find whatever.
Yeah, like what Kathy Lee Gifford is not good at acting, so I think because she was like, "You got to live your life. I don't want anyone else." Yeah,
whatever it is that she wants.
I don't think Kathy Lee's in on it, right?
And in doing so,
we're assholes if this is real. We're a bunch of assholes.
No, we're not. Because a couple of multi-millionaires broke up and we're speculating on it.
Yeah, why are we assholes? He's the one talking about it on national TV.
You know who's assholes? You know who's assholes? Hoda and Kathy Lee's splayed assholes over there looking like some fucking knocked up Mercedes Carreras. I wanna.
That's what happened in the green room after this shit was done, man.
I want to see him get.
Would you watch that porno?
Yeah.
Hey,
of course.
She's agreed to come on the Morning Wood. Yay!
Nice. She's gonna come on your Morning Wood.
Hot.
Yes.
Mercedes is cool, man. We'll have to tune in for that, man. You'll have to let us know.
Sorry about the plug. Sorry about the plug.
All the people in the Patreon chat right now, we need to ban that word from the Patreon chat.
What?
I don't want to say the word. It's the one that's being spammed right now. Other than Billy, the name that's being spammed. Yeah, it's stupid. It's just. Why is he wearing his suit? Is John Cena running for mayor of Knox County?
Well, he wears a suit a lot when he's on TV and stuff.
We should pitch a new reality show to E where Billy the Fridge and Nikki Bella are dating now, and that's the new relationship.
I think we should do a reality show of Evan and G-Man.
Yeah, there we go.
Hold up.
Evan and G-Man.
Ben?
Oh, shit.
Ben?
What?
Watch out. Billy's
Shit's
gonna
not
start
funny.
getting turned on.
Shit's not funny.
What's funny?
Take the wall down.
What's up, Wallace?
Take the stupid fucking wall down.
Don't worry about Billy Walls. Billy he's jealous of your fame.
Please take the wall down.
Ooh. Damn.
The wall does what the wall does, Billy.
Thank you for taking that down.
Live, but I don't have any other hopes other than maybe one day that we can work it out.
You know what? You said something.
Wait a minute. He just said,
"Oh,
I want to help her find what she's looking for," but then he goes, "But I still hope that we can work it out." So in other words, he's saying, I got to convince her that I'm what she's looking for.
You know what? Yeah. If they get back together,
they will.
There's no fucking doubt in my mind that this is kayfabe. Then.
Oh yeah.
There shouldn't be doubt in your mind at all. They're the stars of a reality TV series. They needed something for the new season. They can't just be hopelessly in love and married. That's boring. They have to have some adversary.
I mean, like,
adversity.
but we've seen, throughout the history of reality TV, that a lot of couples who do reality shows together end up splitting up.
That's true.
That's different. That's different because they were together before the reality TV show.
Weren't they?
No, the Bellas were on Total Divas before the John and Nikki got together.
Really?
They were doing the reality before. So what happens now is it's kind of been fabricated the whole time. Like everything you watch on Total Divas, John being that dick saying you can't cook in my house, it's part of a character. And slowly but surely his rules of not wanting to have kids, not wanting to do everything are being lifted. And now he's like begging for her to come back. And they're gonna have this little scene here where he's begging on the screen, and Nikki's gonna be at home watching like, oh my God, Brie, I can't believe he feels that way still. We're gonna have kids like you, Brie. And then Brie's like, ah, it's so cute. Look at Bernie, she just pooped. That's how
when you're doing Nikki Bella's voice, pretending to act. You are a better actor than Nikki Bella.
But I'm classically
trained.
trained.
People are saying in the chat room that on episode 1 of Total Divas, John Cena and her were together.
No, episode 1 of Total Bellas.
Total Divas. No, they said Total Divas. That's what they're saying. I don't know. I have never watched any of this shit.
Yeah, I hate those fucking shows. They're terrible. So, yeah, I'm moving on. Fuck Cena. Like, either way. If he's revealing this true information about his personal life, he's insane for doing it. If it's kayfabe, it's retarded.
Well, even if it's true, he's benefiting off of it because it's going all over the news everywhere. Women all over. A single Cena with a sad mourning heart, he's gonna ball out so many dumb broads. He's probably to go into Hollywood, walk of shame, and just start plowing like Emma Stone. He's gonna be boning down. Who's hot now in Hollywood? Natalie Portman. He's gonna split her in half. He's gonna split her in half. He's gonna go to Mila Kunis and just cock slap her because John Cena's the sad single man in Hollywood now.
John Cena's gonna fuck the shit out of Betty White. That's what's gonna happen.
Dude, he's gonna ball Melissa McCarthy. He's gonna stuff one right in her bum.
We are back with a wild high school prom in Florida where a number of live animals, including a tiger, you see right there, were brought in as part of the night's entertainment. It's caused a bit of an uproar.
Why do that? That's pointless. It's pointless. Stupid. It's a prom. It's not a zoo. Yeah. Why? And it's all loud and shit at a prom.
Where is this prom? Like Saudi Arabia?
No.
ABC's Victor Kendo is in Miami with the story. Good morning, Victor.
Florida,
Christopher Columbus High School. It's like, is it some kind of like rich kid school? But it doesn't make sense to have like zoo animals in this like super loud place where there's loud music and shit. It just is going to aggravate them and put them through stress.
Florida man arrested after letting tiger maul high school students at prom.
Right.
Just spoke with the school's principal, who now says they went too far and they regret it.
Didn't they learn anything
this
from
is the
Siegfried
scene
and
causing
Roy,
an
man?
uproar this morning. A live tiger pacing back and forth in its cage in the middle of a dance floor, surrounded by high school students celebrating prom in Miami over the weekend. The music is blaring, and just feet away, performers with flaming torches.
Within safety regulations to do that, man?
At my prom, they had a DJ.
Yeah, no shit.
No one was breathing fire.
Well,
dude, if they
Nothing
put
like-
that in a John Hughes movie, no one would believe it, man. If like fucking,
Nothing like a live tiger to get your girlfriend in the mood.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I could have died tonight. You don't want to die a virgin, do you?
Tigers are lame anyway.
Son paid to go to a prom. This was the surprise entertainment. These animals are not entertainment.
The theme for Christopher Columbus High School's prom, Welcome to the Jungle. In addition to the tiger, 2 macaws, a lemur, and an African fat fox were also on display.
Your reaction when you first saw that video of that tiger just being wheeled out into the middle of the dance floor there?
Well, quite frankly, I was shocked. I didn't know what they were thinking.
Yeah.
But people say, oh, this tiger's fine, he's calm. No, he wasn't. He's going back and forth, back and forth.
No,
His tail is slashing.
He was irritated.
And it's a very small cage, too.
Yeah,
you
I feel
know?
bad for the tiger,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah,
It's fucking terrible.
absolutely. I mean,
Back and forth.
music
Its ears are
and
going
all
into the
that.
hell.
Yeah, it's wrong.
I feel bad for the tiger, of course, but now I want to know how much it costs to rent one, because I want one at my next party.
Signs of distress?
All signs of distress.
The school releasing a statement saying some individuals have expressed their sentiments about the use of animals as part of a performance at prom. We recognize this decision has offended some, and for that we apologize. Earlier, the school saying several animals were displayed in a very controlled and safe environment. The tiger was displayed for a few minutes, was not forced to perform, and was always accompanied by his handlers. We understand how people may be concerned, and in the future, we will be more mindful.
But I understand. I don't understand how a live tiger in a little cage like adds to the experience of prom for high schoolers. Like, what is it? Like, I don't get it.
My high school had a tiger as a mascot, you know, so maybe their high school had a tiger as a mascot, and that was like
But still,
their thing.
what,
They were the tiger.
what could they possibly be thinking? A staff of educated adults. Oh, let's have a tiger.
Well, see, that's the thing. The adults don't plan the prom. There's usually a committee
It
of
has
students.
to be approved by the adults, though.
Yeah, that's
Matt-
true.
That's true.
Whoever
Matt
gave that
Uncle.
the green light is crazy, man.
Just
My
2
uncle
months
rents
ago,
live
this
tigers.
disturbing
Let's
incident
do
was
it.
caught on camera inside a nightclub on Miami Beach,
Well, I was
showing a
gonna say,
woman
if
riding a
that's at
horse
prom,
into a
man, I
packed
wanna go to
crowd
that
before
prom.
the horse appears to take a bad fall, knocking the woman off.
way
After
they
the
were
footage
on the
surfaced, the
bottom
club
half.
was shut down by the city, which cited animal cruelty and public safety
Hell
laws,
yeah.
but has
She was riding it bareback, no
Yeah,
saddle.
yeah.
since
I don't think she had
reopened.
panties on
It does
either,
nothing
man,
but-
so-
That poor horse was scared to fucking death. You can tell. I mean, that is ridiculous.
First of all, make the animal anxious, nervous, upset, but it's sending the wrong
This shit
message.
pisses
We're
me
sending
off,
a message
man.
here
I'm
that these
pissed off
animals
right now.
that belong in open areas like this, on an educational platform, are being exploited for entertainment.
Makes you think how comfortable a donkey has to be in a donkey show then to bang a girl in front of all these people.
Yeah.
Maybe they give him a Viagra beforehand, man.
But at least they're giving the donkey pussy, though. I mean,
As for the prom, Ron McGill says the event was legal as long as the animals were properly caged and the companies had the right licenses. Thankfully, there were no incidents with any of those animals at the
they
prom.
keep talking about the kids.
Thankfully for that.
Fuck the kids. The animals is what, you know. 'Cause- Oh, shit.
For the kids.
That. I love the response. Oh, didn't force it to perform. What's that?
Imagine what would happen if you tried that.
Well, that's
you guys said it
crazy.
was nothing
Yeah,
like the prom.
That's crazy that they even let a fucking tiger be rented out like that. You question the conditions, the living conditions of this tiger. Like, do they always keep him in that fucking cage? Does he have anywhere to like stretch out and actually like, you know, or did they get it from a zoo? I don't think they can just go to the zoo and
you
say,
know,
"Hey, we need a
zoos
tiger for prom, man."
Zoos don't rent animals out. I don't
Exactly.
believe.
Where are they
Yeah,
getting
they
this
do.
fucking tiger? Where are they keeping the tiger, man?
There was a guy in Ohio like 12 years ago. He had his own private zoo. He had all these bears and he had some big cats. And one day he decided to kill himself, but he released all the animals and then killed himself. And then there were like all these crazy wild animals like roaming free.
What a
in,
dick.
In like the countryside there.
That should have been the plot to Jumanji 2, man.
But they said
What a
properly
dick.
caged. That was a small cage.
Yeah.
That wasn't properly caged. That was a tiny cage for a big fucking tiger.
Yeah, but they got to get it in there somehow, man. They got to fit it in the room.
They probably prod the motherfucker, you know.
I like how much space they had to have around it too. Like you can't get jiggy with that shit.
Here's what I'm talking about. Zanesville owner releases wild animals, commits suicide.
Oh, and they killed them
you
all.
see?
Oh, those
yeah, they
bastards.
had to. Yeah.
Well, they had to.
No, they didn't have
That
to.
makes him. That makes an even bigger piece of shit. That they all
Let
had
me
to be
ask you
fucking
guys
murdered.
this.
I
What
was
do you
thinking
guys
they
think
probably got
about
rounded
animal
up.
fighting, man?
Some of them did.
Would you watch a bear fight a tiger, man? Like,
No.
who do you
I
think
wouldn't
would
want
dare
to. No.
People shouldn't be able to privately own those kinds of animals. That's
They do
that's
it,
the lesson
yeah.
of that story.
I mean, if it's like a nature vid, you know, out in the wild, maybe. But if people are like putting animals in like a pit and letting them fight, that's fucking shit.
Dude, I guarantee you that shit's going on somewhere on the earth
Oh
today.
yeah, it's going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
There's
black-
videos. There's videos you can watch of people having like black bears fight tigers and shit, and it's not cool. I don't like it.
You know, Michael Jackson had like tigers and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate to mention this again, but you know, back in the old school days, professional wrestlers used to wrestle bears.
Really?
Yeah, bears.
Yeah.
Bruno Sammartino wrestled like an ape. I think it was like
I
an
didn't know that.
orangutan or something like that. Yeah. All right.
Bears can actually be really tame if you raise them from a young cub.
They're usually muzzled when they would wrestle people.
You went to, right?
Not at all.
All right, let's
It always
Here's,
comes back to wrestling, man.
It does. Trump prepares for North Korea summit.
We go to the White House now, and the latest on that high-stakes nuclear summit with North Korea. President's national security team out in force, laying the groundwork and raising expectations. Our chief White House correspondent John Carl tracking it all. And John, they are holding out hope for a dramatic transformation with North Korea.
Predict this shit. Let's predict how this is going to go. What's the spin going to be? What's the story going to be? Is he going to go over there and he's going to claim that he's bringing about world peace? Is he going to kiss Kim Jong-un's ass, or is he going to try to punk Kim Jong-un? Is he going to be Trump kissing his ass or Trump, you know, punking him?
I think they're going to be hanging out like buds. I think we're gonna see like a video of them together driving a golf cart, riding around, talking. Do you think Kim Jong-un speaks English?
Together. Yes,
he does.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does.
I think he went to college in England. I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought, or Switzerland or something.
Yeah, I think
somewhere
it was
in Europe.
I think it was Switzerland.
But I think we're gonna get world peace under Donald Trump. He's already making the moves in Jerusalem to end that war in Israel, and he's already making the moves here with North Korea to end that war. We're gonna see a very, very weird outcome in the name of peace. I really don't know exactly how it's going to fall out, but I do think his legacy is going to be a legacy of peace somehow, and it's crazy to me to think of it like that. But for some reason, the blocks are falling into place. That I think that's how he's going to spin it, because Trump loves to be loved. He loves to be appreciated. He wants to leave the White House with an approval rating above dog shit.
Above dog shit.
He does.
Well, I think if he does somehow make peace with North Korea, that'll be a stunning achievement for him. I mean, I think that's a bit bigger achievement than like claiming you killed Osama bin Laden and shit.
He didn't do this on his own. He had help from South Korea.
Well,
I mean,
a huge transformation.
But he'll be able to
George.
make
The White
claim
House
under his
says
regime, you know?
that the president is undergoing extensive preparations for this summit, and Mike Pompeo, who has now met with Kim Jong-un twice, says the North Korean dictator is also preparing extensively and watching Western press of all of this.
He's watching goggles.
I'm watching very carefully.
I think he's watching
South Korea.
I think he's watching a nuclear test here.
And among the expectations
like
being
the
raised
dude
here
from,
by the National
Roger
Security
Rabbit
Advisor
with his
John
eyes pumped out.
Bolton is that North Korea could turn over its nuclear weapons to be stored here in the United States at a facility here in the U.S. And Bolton, in talking about that, raised the possibility of not just easing sanctions on North Korea, but actually seeing large amounts of trade and investment, U.S. trade and investment in North Korea.
Hard to wrap your head around that kind of change. It's all against the backdrop of tense negotiations with China as well. China's so important.
We gotta stop this shit of putting sanctions on all these other countries, man. You know, you can't complain that fucking Kim Jong-un can't take care of his people. He doesn't take care of his people right, and then go and put sanctions on him so that he can't take care of his people. You know, because that's what's contributing to it. It's like, why not give aid to these countries instead of put sanctions on them? You know, that would be more of a way to make peace with these nations that we don't agree with.
Well, yeah, we're like, we don't agree with you. We'll give you aid if you fall into line.
We'll give you AIDS.
We'll give you AIDS. You want to fall into line? Get some of our AIDS. But you're looking at with Saudi Arabia and Iran. Iran is kind of getting pushed down right now. There's what's it called? The Iran order just got.
Yeah, the Iran deal.
The Rihanna deal. Iran deal.
The Rihanna
deal just got axed.
The Rihanna deal.
Because China likes North Korea. North Korea is getting an easy out here. They're not getting pushed down like Palestine and Iran are. But we're obviously making these lineups here with Israel and with Saudi Arabia. Jízzrael. Dude, I'm killing it right now on this Billyisms. I'm killing it with the Billyisms right now. And Jízzrael. Fuck it, put Wallace on.
That's anti-Semitism,
Put Wallace on.
Anti-Semitism. That's good, Evan. That's really good.
Anti-Semitism with Jízzrael.
Oh, hey, Wallace.
North Korea equation and these trade negotiations are playing out in public, the president's tweets.
Yeah, and this is something else. There's a large Chinese electronics company, ZTE, that was sanctioned because they had done trade with Iran and North Korea. The president tweeted over the weekend that he was going to try to roll back those sanctions.
Well, here's what's fucked up, man. Here's what's fucked up, because Obama made a nuclear deal with Iran, and then Trump just got into office and said, fuck it, I'm getting rid of that.
Yeah,
so how does that give Kim Jong-un any confidence to make a nuclear deal with Trump, when the next president can just come in and say, fuck it, we're getting rid of it, and turn their back on it? It's not a smart move for Trump to do that before he goes and talks to Kim Jong-un and tries to make a deal with him. It's like, it's not giving Kim Jong-un any confidence to trust the United States government. When
Evan, goddamn it, Trump knows what he's doing, goddamn it.
I think Kim Jong-un more is just going to be pulled into the order of things. He's going to be invited to the inside circle. He's going to have his peace with South Korea. China protects North Korea. They like North Korea. That's their crazy little brother.
Is he going to put his peace in Jízzrael?
Yes. Yes. He's getting brought into the fold, whereas I think Palestine and Iran are kind of getting stomped out of the fold. They're getting the opposite. They're getting peace by destruction, whereas Kim Jong-un's getting the olive branch treatment.
Jízzrael's getting a lot of peace.
Hot piece of Jízzrael. When you say Jerusalem and then realize you meant Israel, it comes out as Jízzrael, okay? It was an accident.
Anti-Semitism.
I was starting to say Jerusalem, and I switched it up a little too late. Anti-Semitic.
I would have just said I meant to do it on purpose because it's awesome. Jízzrael. You anti-semen motherfucker.
Oh, God, that hurts.
China and I are working together to give massive Chinese phone company ZTE a way to get back into business fast. Too many jobs in China lost. George, this is the first time I have ever seen President Trump talk about job loss in China.
Yeah, that was really something. And just quickly, John, on this controversy over John McCain on those
someone's going to clip this and title it, "Known alt-right YouTuber Billy the Fridge disparages Israel by calling it Jízzrael." Damn. And people will be like, damn, he was out on the streets.
And I'll be like, speaking of jizz,
0.01% of my like a hell of a lot the other day when Boogie came on. I mean, it was left and right. Joining that alt-right podcast.
Yep, your days as an SJW are numbered, Billy. Just got to embrace it now, man.
What is that?
No.
What has ever been done on here that's alt-right? I just don't get that.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Milo was a guest, and that's what got obscurely alt-righted because he wasn't smashed down under the foot of the SJW matriarchy.
Yeah.
I have 0.1% Ashkenazi Jewish blood in my DNA.
Do you?
0.1%.
Oh, wow.
I think it's 0.
I got way more than you then.
No, I got 0.01. Yeah.
I
don't know.
I heard Milo was going to Jízzrael. Moving
I have
to
a little
Jízzrael.
I have a little comments made by a White House staffer. It appears that no apology is coming.
Huh? Well, Meghan McCain told ABC News over the weekend that Carrie Sadler, the White House staffer that made that comment, had said that she would publicly apologize. That public apology has not come, but Meghan McCain says she was told that.
See what kind of respect our veterans get in this country? Our veterans get shit on in this country. Even John McCain, a dude with his past, he's getting shit on just because he's going to die. That's fucked up.
But these public apologies piss me off worse than anything. Honestly, when people fuck up these fake-ass public apologies, they're so horrible.
I like how John McCain asked Donald Trump not to show up to his funeral. And he asked both George Bush and Barack Obama to speak at his funeral.
Yeah.
So he's preparing. He's like, I don't want Trump there, but I do want Obama and George Bush, two guys I campaigned against and actually respect. Not this fucking.
You're a pretty shitty person when somebody puts George Bush above you. You're a pretty shitty motherfucker.
It sucks so bad. I didn't think it'd get worse. I really didn't.
Dude.
Have you guys seen George Bush's paintings he makes? He makes like portraits of fallen soldiers and shit. And he's actually a pretty good artist. I'm surprised.
He actually is. He really is.
He's good at ducking shoes.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Dude, he got some. He got some reflex, man. He badass.
We'll keep an eye on it. Okay, John. Thanks very much. Hi, everyone.
All right.
you know who I like real war heroes. I don't like war heroes who got caught. I don't. That's what Trump said about
I remember
McCain. I don't like guys who get caught.
Yeah, it's like what? Yeah, like you can always control. You can always control whether or not you get caught in a war situation.
A guy who never served in the military saying that too.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
Oh, dude, my dad did 2 tours in Nam. When he heard Trump say that, he went fucking irate, man. He was like, this piece of shit, motherfucker. I'm like, calm down, Pop. Because it does piss veterans off. Because, this motherfucker, he's a draft.
You know what people are put through when they're captured? Like what happened to people in Vietnam or Japan? Dude, I have relatives that were in World War II that got captured, and the Japanese fucked them over every day, man. Gave them uncooked rice, just like a couple teaspoons of uncooked rice every day to eat. Water
shit under their fingernails, man. They put shit underneath their fingernails.
Yeah.
It was fucking horrible.
So you can't talk shit
under
about
my fingernails.
No, dude, I'm talking about like fucking sticks.
Oh.
Oh, dude, you need to start washing, man. You need to start washing.
Jízzrael. I love that shit.
It was an accident.
It was purposefully done.
It was an
It was a
accident.
great joke, Billy. It's your comedic genius, Billy.
It was an accident.
Okay, he fucked up, but it's still funny.
It was a Freudian slip of genius, man.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I wonder who. Who's gonna cover like the North Korean meetup like the worst? Because CNN can be very biased against it.
I know that's gonna happen in Singapore.
Yeah, and
they said it was gonna happen in Singapore. Yeah.
Fox is always so far up Trump's ass, and CNN's always like so far trying to like put their foot up Trump's ass. I really wonder how this is going to be portrayed separately. Like we're going to definitely see Fox News just saluting our peace-bringing president. But how fucking crazy will CNN take this? I saw them reporting on it a couple days ago, and CNN said, this might look like a good move for Donald Trump and peace, but remember, Kim Jong-un is the one who fed his uncle to a pack of wild dogs.
Yeah.
And it's like... Or I think they said allegedly to be safe.
Yeah.
But it's like they're just pulling out everything trying to denigrate this meetup ahead of time because they can't say anything good about him, right? So I'm just interested to see which one goes further.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
That's what's exciting for me. We should bet on that shit.
Yeah. Legalize that kind of gambling. Hey guys, if you're watching the stream right now, please like the video and share it. The sub boxes, they don't work too well these days. I'm guessing most of you are here because you either remembered that we have a show or that you saw this posted on social media.
Like, subscribe, join the notification gang. Woo! Fist fuck that like button.
Whoa!
Oh.
They changed it now. When you click on the bell icon, now it says, click here to be notified occasionally of new content. So they're admitting that they're not giving notifications for all fucking videos now.
They're starting to admit they don't give a fuck now. They're doing videos and shit about it now.
Yeah.
Hit that bell and say all notifications. You can choose all notifications now?
No, you can't. It just tells you, it admits to you that you're not going to get all of them.
YouTube was great at one point in time.
Yeah. Let's make YouTube great again.
Yeah, make YouTube great again. We need shirts and hats for VidCon, man. We could be huge. We should do
a game. We should do a game at VidCon where we take shits all around VidCon and then like take like geotag them
Yeah.
And then everybody else can shit on top of the shits until there's big stinky pile of shit.
with shit.
Yeah, hidden all over VidCon.
Shit caching.
That way YouTube just has to deal with a bunch of fucking piles of shit everywhere.
I'll do it.
VidCon's privately owned, so it really doesn't help. The story, though, might help. The story
and it's not
going
only
around.
YouTube. It's not only YouTube stuff at VidCon either. You know, let's be fair. There's like whatever.
Twitter.
You
Twitter
now, Twitch, shit like that. Yeah.
You had one job,
But it's-
YouTube, not to make me shit all over VidCon. And what did you do? I'm doing it. I'm pooping everywhere.
I can say it now. I can be walking out. Benny, what the fuck you doing? I'm shitting, goddammit.
Freedom!
I'm doing it for Jízzrael!
Jízzrael.
You got to get some Jízzrael t-shirts, Ben. You have to.
Let me go quickly.
It looks like a cum splatter in the shape of Israel.
Eli.
Here's this motherfucker.
Go ahead.
This motherfucker makes me laugh.
I don't know what's wrong with his face.
Yeah, so I just wanted to continue by saying
pissed an atheist
you
off.
always make the point that this is a spiritual battle,
Yes.
good versus evil, right versus wrong. And if that is so, shouldn't we have a president who operates and conducts himself and enacts policy according to the Bible?
Well, he is doing things according to the Bible by putting the family first, making sure we're safe, making sure we can earn a living, making sure that we're not overtaken by illegals and other people
Oh
who
yeah,
want
I
to kill
remember
us.
in James chapter 20 where it says, "Don't let any fucking Mexicans into your country, so saith God." What is this guy talking about, man? This guy's crazy.
Bar folks, and they're making friends with our friends around the country and dealing with our enemies. And then make sure, and these other things, we personally got to deal with. But he'll get involved. Don't worry. Did you vote for him, Eli?
I did not.
And did you vote for Hillary?
I actually wasn't old enough to vote. I'm only 18.
Oh, and so if you had been able to vote, would you have voted for the Great White Hope?
No.
You would not have voted for him.
The Great White Hope? I'm pretty sure everyone who was running for president that had any chance at all was white, as far as I remember.
Hillary identified more with her vagina than her skin color.
Great vagina.
There was a prophecy made 400 years ago by the slaves. An angel came down and told the slaves that one day in the 20th century, the Great White Hope would be born, and his name would be Donald Trump.
If anything, Donald Trump has the darkest skin tone out of anyone who was running for president.
You will know him by the fiery comb over on his head.
And why not?
Because I don't really agree with anything that he stands for.
So then why are you so concerned about how we see him then?
Because he don't like anything he stands for. He just answered that goddamn question.
Yeah. So you don't like anything about him, huh? So why do you have a problem if we like him?
If you don't really like something, then why do you care if other people like it? That means you a hater. You was a hater. You know that, right?
I feel like you are.
Why is that important to you? Someone will not vote for a good man, period. Why is that so important to you?
I will not vote for a good man, period.
Vote for a man.
You won't vote for a good man, period.
When did he say that? He's like, oh, so you won't vote for a good man?
You won't vote for a good man, period. But you won't. You
don't do. Yeah. What a fucking retard.
How you gonna tell me not to vote for a good man, period?
If you won't do that, period.
Yeah, Trump's such a great guy, man. He murdered fucking 9 children with a bomb, man.
Well, those little bastards deserved it.
It was Almar Iowaki or whatever his name is. His children, a 9-year-old girl, like a bunch, and her older brother and a bunch of their friends. He bombed them all and killed them. So Trump's great, and he is going by the Bible. That sounds like some Bible.
He focused on the family, Could he focused on the family?
He killed Omar Milwaukee's whole family. He focused on them.
And like President Trump, that everything about your life is inconsistent. because you are in a fallen. You are in a fallen.
Is this Kanye from the future?
State.
But he just judged his whole kid's life because of this. Your whole life is inconsistent because he said he didn't vote for Trump. What the
You
fuck?
just turned 18 and couldn't legally vote for him anyways, but that entire 18-year life is inconsistent.
It's inconsistent.
You didn't vote for a good man,
It's
period.
inconsistent.
What the fuck, dude?
And he says he's in a fallen state. I think we're all in a fallen state if Donald Trump, the host of The Apprentice, is our fucking president. I think we're living in bizarro world or hell or
I live in
something close.
Mississippi. I'm definitely in a fallen state.
You know what, though? I think I'd rather have Trump than Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh, hell yeah. Man.
Is that fucked up for me to say?
No, dude, it literally, I literally had trouble going to sleep at night knowing that Rosie O'Donnell had a TV show that was like on every day, and it was like really fucking popular. And
you lost sleep over it.
Yeah, and she would talk about how she thought Tom Cruise was attractive, and I'm like, she doesn't find a dude attractive.
And Donny Osmond.
Yeah,
really, it was Donny Osmond too.
Donny Osmond and Tom Cruise. She was terribly intrigued by both of them, and Donny Osmond snubbed her.
What do you think she'd do if she was president? Would she bomb fucking? Where would she bomb? Saudi Arabia, maybe?
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Food stamps are unlimited.
Yeah.
You can't heal the heart without healing the stomach. That's what
true.
Rosie would do, and that's why I'm voting for her.
And she would kill Jízzrael.
Jízzrael.
And Satan is your father, so your whole life is inconsistent.
Satan is your father. So your whole life was inconsistent. Satan is your father.
He needs to get punched in the nose again.
Yeah, that was
Somebody
interesting.
said he was an ex-cop. Somebody said he was an ex-cop. I don't know if that's true, but someone in the chat room said that.
Probably.
He's fucking retarded. He's literally the worst host of any show I've ever seen.
Did you watch it when he interviewed Jacqueline Glenn? It was like, fuck. Dude, Jacqueline tore his ass apart.
He also interviewed Blair White.
Yeah.
That guy say to Blair White, you got a big old stinking dick, right?
You got a big dick, but you got titty too. What's up with that?
Why did it be the titty and the dick, though?
Yeah, why you got a bigger titty and a dick? So when you get fucked by a dude, he put up your booty? Is that how that happened?
You got a pussy stick?
Yes, that's actually how it happens. Now, can we talk more about Donald Trump?
So, so the titties, they just grow, you take the pills, or you get boob job, something?
When you gonna whack that dick off? Oh, this motherfucker is...
So, anytime, you get ball sweat, yeah, that's basically that interview in a nutshell.
God.
So, yeah, here's the next
Hey
one.
everybody, it's Tina Marie, Counterculture Mom, with Tuesday's Tip of the Week. And I've got a pretty big eye-opening revelation here I'm going to be doing today, just speaking from the heart. I really love talking about the demonic influences of Hollywood and how it impacts our teens.
I feel like her and TVC Mario have crying sex together. They both hate the fact they're doing it, but nobody else.
No, dude, she's got a vagina, man. They ain't having no sex.
No, it's Mario trying to find the coveting existence of Christianity in a fair-minded woman, and he's hating the fact that he's having sex with a woman instead of a young boy. That's why he's crying.
Suicidal sex, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about it, but God's just given me a sense or just an intuition of what's going on, and he clearly wrote this blog that the link is above this post right here. Please click on the blog and read it tonight. It's about Lady Gaga, and it's the top 5 Lady Gaga demonic practices that we all need to be aware of. This needs to be on CNN, NBC, CBS. I'm going to cut right to the chase.
No.
Now, when I went out to Hollywood at the age of
Oh
20,
my God, she never said it needs to be on Fox News. She left Fox News out implicitly because it goes along with her idea of good news.
Dude, there is nothing satanic that Lady Gaga has ever fucking done. This is defamation of character. With this bitch and what Vigilant Christian Mario do, they defame famous people so they can cash in on their names, the fame of their names, and the titles of their videos, and then they get millions of views because these fuckers click on it, and then all it is them, oh, you're satanic, they're satanic, they're evil. These people are not fucking evil and you know, all this shit. It's
Except
this is the
fucking
best
bullshit,
thing, though.
man.
Except Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is evil.
The best thing about it all is that even if they were satanic, who the fuck cares?
Yeah,
This is the problem we have. We have a bunch of numbnut motherfuckers that are willing to throw away things they love in exchange for the fact that they're not accidentally worshiping Satan.
Worked out there in film and TV for about a decade. I have heard some wild stories, seen some wild things, and out of all of those stories, the one thing that really pops into my mind tonight to share with you guys is when I was 21, 22, and I was going to Cal State Los Angeles for my film and television broadcasting degree after transferring from the University of Wisconsin.
Oh, she's a pissed off person who didn't make it in Hollywood.
I got a film and television broadcast degree. Yeah.
She's angry that she didn't make it, so now all of Hollywood's fucking evil.
Green Bay. I started working as a casting intern for a very large casting director, and I'm going to just refrain from saying her name at this point. But
okay, so that means your story is completely unverifiable. It could be total bullshit.
Yeah. Like everything else she's saying.
I mean, if they're well known, how is it a problem if they're a well known casting director?
Yeah.
Because it's bullshit. She's a liar.
I worked with her for about a year. We did a bunch.
I won't slander her by calling her what her job is because,
And a lot of people will say they worked with you in Hollywood, but they were just like loosely affiliated.
Yeah,
it's part of the Hollywood bullshit culture. The fact that she's both Hollywood bullshit and religious bullshit doubles down on the fact that everything she says is fucking scum trash.
Movies that we casted major celebs for. Johnny Depp came walking in and had a heart attack. And this is when I first moved to Hollywood. You know, I was like naive, didn't know what was going on.
Listen to all this name dropping too. She's still in the Hollywood mindset,
Dude,
apparently.
Her ass imprint is stuck on a fucking like 18 different casting couches to this day.
I heard a story there where the networks, people that own the networks, literally have demonic seances to decide what gets played on the air. And I remember hearing that thinking that doesn't surprise me.
I can see it now, man. Vince McMahon should have been on this with billionaire Ted Turner. I'm sure he's doing some fucking... So he's got his Ouija board out. What am I going to play tonight? Is it going to be Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman or WCW Nitro? What should I play, demons? What should I play on my network tonight? It's like, what? Is this bitch crazy, man? She's wearing that hat. That hat she's wearing should have been a fucking clue right there.
Why'd you bring it back to wrestling for?
It all
And
comes
then
back.
I went on a run with one of my friends in the Hollywood Hills one time, and we saw the remnants of a demonic seance shindig in the middle of these woods in Hollywood Hills.
Shindig.
Once again, these people cast.
How do you know it wasn't just like a little campfire that some people went
It was an orgy.
It was demonic.
It was a casting couch orgy, and they called it demonic because all the girls were forced onto their knees.
They were burning children alive in sacrifice to their dark lord.
Directors, producers, directors, whoever's in charge of deciding what goes on the air, some of them are heavily into demonic ordeal. So this story with Lady Gaga tonight that I'm about to reveal to all of you does not surprise me that this is going on. Now, everybody was praising...
Hey, I just want to make a quick announcement really quick because we have more people watching us now than earlier when I made this announcement. Just want to let everyone know that a week from today, we have Adam from Your Movie Sucks coming on Monday the 21st, so check that shit out.
It's going to be spectacular.
Adam from Your Movie Sucks. He's one of the more requested guests.
We're running out of all these requested guests because they keep coming on the show and having great episodes.
What the fuck can we do?
We need to just request more. You know, I'm going to request
You guys got to
right
get
now.
Cynic on the show. Cynic is a good guest to get on the show. He's Cynic Dubs.
I was gonna say that we need to get Tipper Gore on, but
Tipper Gore.
maybe Cynic.
We talk about how she got the labels put on the records back in the day, the parental advisory.
Oh,
dude, if we could get Betty White to be on this show, that would be the ultimate achievement, dude. Could you imagine interviewing her about her younger days? Because she was a fine motherfucker back in the day when she was young in the movies and TV and shit.
Yeah, she was a beautiful young lady.
Oh, yeah. So I'd love to talk to her.
And she's fucking hilarious, man.
The last Golden Girl.
The last Golden Girl. That's
Seeing
so
her
sad.
for the Super Bowl halftime performance on Sunday, and I remember watching it thinking, at least there's no body parts that were flashed. You know, no wardrobe malfunctions. We're doing okay. And then
sounds like a boring Super Bowl to me.
I started to dig in and think, you know what?
There's no
when I saw
way
the
that
praise
these
hitting the
motherfuckers
airwaves.
watch the Super Bowl and are relieved that they don't see something satanic. They're only watching it so they can find anything and everything that they can falsely accuse of being satanic.
I think she found something.
She did? Oh, I'm sure she did, man.
On the internet for the last 48 hours, I realized I have to get this information out there for everybody to know that.
Why does she keep talking? She's trying to get that 10 minutes in for that advertising. Just get to the fucking point, bitch.
Let Satan deceive you through Lady Gaga's somewhat what you think is a great performance. Now, there was a lady that posted a story yesterday. It's awesome. Lauren Atkinson. I put the link above this video. You have to check out what she wrote. She breaks down basically the main moves of Lady Gaga physically, coming from the sky down to the stadium floor. You have to check it out. It breaks down exactly what Satan was doing.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
What?
You guys didn't know this? Satan influenced The Simpsons with a prophetic dream of the future.
Yeah.
They put it in the
play
Simpsons.
Mario.
You know, I gotta say, if Satan is responsible for all this shit, we should be giving him praise for the wonderful content.
Oh yeah.
Come
They
on,
stopped him. They stopped Satan from being in control of the Super Bowl that was here in Minnesota. So it wasn't. It was all fucked up, man. It sucked. It was just Justin Timberlake, man. It's like, dude, this sucks.
I feel like people talking about your sexuality.
Okay, this video is it's made by the Vigilant Christian, and it's about Blair White and Blair White's boyfriend, and he's asking if he's gay.
Okay.
All right, hey everyone, it's TVC Mario, and you're here for a video I needed to make to go ahead and address this ridiculous confusion that's coming out of Blair White's most recent video. For those of you who don't know, Blair White is the guy on the left.
Oh, he's such an asshole.
Are you really gonna go there? I mean, you know, obviously
Mario's desperate, man. Mario's desperate right now because his videos don't make views anymore.
On the left. You could have at least said the person on the left.
To be fair, Blair
is
Blair is more of a man than Mario is, so I can see why he gets confused.
True. They should fight.
They should. That'd be a great confrontation. I thought me versus TVC would be good.
Blair
I'd like
kick
Blair
his
fight
ass.
I would whip Mario's ass in defense of Blair.
Yeah,
I would totally take that fight off Blair's hands, and I would just beat the shit out of Mario.
That's
in
such an
honor.
easy person to beat
I would
up,
be her
though,
champion. I would be her
He's
champion, just to beat the shit out of Mario, of course.
Mario doesn't have anything really against trans people or gay people. He's just doing this shit because it's controversy creates cash. You know, like Eric Bischoff used to say.
Would you fight Brock Lesnar?
Experiencing confusion when it comes to his identity.
I wouldn't want to fight Brock Lesnar outside of like a regulated like fight. Like if I knew if I got knocked out, if they had medics on hand right afterwards, I would fight him. But I wouldn't want to without like
could break your face.
Oh, dude, he'd probably fucking murder me if he.
Dude, I've been in a lot of fights and he beat my goddamn ass.
But I would fight Brock Lesnar like in an octagon
wrestling match.
That's what they say.
They try and live as a woman. And so now he produces a video where he features his boyfriend, his gay boyfriend, and they actually confuse the audience to somehow conceptualize that he is not gay, that this is some type of straight attraction. No. Ladies and gentlemen, we are living in the prophetic times that the Bible tells us. In 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33, it says about God, "For God is not the author of confusion." Now, we live in a godless society. over the last couple decades, they have removed God from Western civilization. And by doing so, when you remove God, you remove
If God's
order,
so powerful, how the
reason.
fuck can we remove him?
No. There's been as many gay people today as there were back in the day. You know, it's just more safe for them to come out about it. You know?
Peter and Paul were sucking each other off. What the fuck?
Dude, the Native Americans had 5 different genders, man. They believed that there was male, female, and then
There's
there was
only
2
one
spirit
gender.
people. That's right. There's
only one gender.
There's only one gender.
Yeah.
It's uno.
Uno. If you look at the picture of Jesus and the apostles at the Last Supper, you can tell that's how they were all gay, because they're all sitting next to each other at the same long ass table. They're all on the same side so they can play grab ass.
Yeah. Jesus was getting
Logic and common sense to the point now where
you should
these
write
things
the sequel to the Da Vinci Code, and that's the secret, man.
The Da Vinci Load.
are actually taking place. Listen, parents out there, your kids are literally having a real conversation and are struggling to come to terms to understand that this is a gay couple. The dialogue amongst the kids.
What's the struggle? The only struggle here is your gymnastics trying to put a label on these people that they don't want to accept.
Yeah. And how is it any of his fucking business what they're doing, and if they're straight or gay or male or female? It's none of his fucking business.
He is very offended.
It's because he himself can't be open about his choice of love. He can't be. He wants to call them gay because he knows what he is should be called gay, but instead he's called Christian, and he's vigilant about it so that he doesn't go around fucking butts on accident.
Is legitimate. They literally do not know if he's not gay. This is how far confused the kids are these days. They can actually believe that because Blair takes hormones, gets a breast augmentation, does everything to look female, that his boyfriend is now a straight man.
I want to hit him every time he calls her him. I want to beat his ass.
Something along those
I would love
lines.
to fucking debate Mario someday. We got to find a way to crowdfund a way. Maybe we'll pay him, pay him a couple $100. Hey, man, face Evan LeFavor on Drunken Peasants, dude. Because he talks so much shit,
Never
man.
start with the paying.
Yeah.
Never open with that.
This is how we do it. We tell Evan that he's going to forgive the vigilant Christian Mario. All right, Evan, we're going to bring him on for forgiveness.
Yeah.
And you need to be saved. You need to be saved. And then when you're here, that's when you open up his ass. Open his ass. We got to Trojan horse that ass.
Pure insanity. Now, I will note in the video, they say that, well, we know we're not like a normal straight couple. So they do recognize and admit in the video that they're not quite like a normal straight couple. Yeah, no kidding.
Right. Well, okay, but it's not. I mean, it's like a gray area. It's not quite. It's not gay, but it's not like totally straight.
I wonder which one of them.
Yeah.
I wonder which one of them gives the better blowjob.
Oh, Mario, definitely Mario.
Mario, hands down. He gives vigilant blowjobs.
He's vigilant about his blowjob.
You're a gay couple. Period. Okay, and again, now I'm not saying any of this to be offensive. You can be as gay as you.
But you know that they take offense. Transgenders take offense to being called a man when they're trans women. So you are
Blair
being
White
offensive.
look like a fucking man? Does she?
You don't even have
Why
to
would a
call
gay guy
her-
be attracted to her?
You don't even have to call her a woman if you don't want. You could just be like a person or whatever. You could use like gender neutral stuff. But
I don't. I don't
So
touch
don't,
dick. I might touch her dick.
If that's the way Mario feels, then fine. But don't bullshit us and say you're not trying to be offensive when you know that shit is offensive.
The
to
only
them.
defense I have for Mario here is that they put out the video asking, "Is their boyfriend gay?" So like they're making it a topic of discussion.
Well, they know they'll get the clicks.
Yeah, and so Mario's jumping off the clicks too. But the way he's going about it is tasteless and. Yeah, and I feel like Mario should be held accountable, and we should throw him in a pit. Show him a pit with that tiger from the prom.
Yeah.
And if he can get out of the pit, he can have his opinion.
Want as transgender as you want. everybody, I respect your own personal freedom, just like you should respect mine. But when it comes to society and the generation that's being risen up, I'm concerned. This is confusion. And I'm actually really surprised to see this from
fake Christians. They want to say, respect my right to hate people. Respect my right to be religious and hate these people, okay? Just respect my right. It's like, fuck you. You know,
and he keeps saying people are confused. I don't think that many people are confused about it.
Nope.
I think a lot of people are confused at first, though, right? Like they haven't come to terms with their sexuality, and they ask these questions, and they don't know. There's no real right answer, right? It changes for everybody. That's what makes it confusing.
There's a video of these two where they look at photos of pre-transition Blair, and he's all like, "Oh my God, I can't even look at these."
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, obviously, there's a difference in attraction before and after for him.
Yeah.
When he sees her, he sees a woman.
Right.
From Blair. Now, if you follow Blair, you know, as I know, that Blair typically is the only transgender out there that admits that it's a disorder. He goes out there and receives a lot of hate from the left, the liberals, and the LGBT for going out and saying, you know what, this is a disorder. I have a disorder. And you know what, Blair? Good on you for that. That takes courage.
Good on you,
that
Blair.
takes a lot of
if
guts.
only people would accept Christianity as a disorder. Then we can get the treatment we deserve.
You know, that's what he says. He admits it. This dude right here. You know the dude you see right there? This man? This dude? Yeah, even he admits it.
Blair's got the guts to admit it. Do you have the guts to admit you're a gay guy? No, you little
guys.
He's probably attracted to Blair's boyfriend, and he's pissed off that
Blair. Yeah. He wants that dick.
I like how he emphasizes it. Was like he.
Yeah.
He. And you know what? I think that's fantastic. That at least you have the courage to be honest and open and deal with the issue correctly, and not do like many people want to do with this and say, no, this is completely normal when it's not. So Blair, you know that this is not normal, so you must also know that this is not normal as well.
It's not normal to be normal anymore. And if you're trying to hold on to some archaic version of normal, you're a piece of shit and you're not normal. Normal right now is accepting people who are happy, even if it means adding tits to their body or cutting off other parts of their body. It makes them happy. It is part of the disorder is accepting yourself as you wish to be. That's part of the cure. So accept it, fucking Mario. If you don't want the fucking dick in your mouth, leave your mouth off of their dick. Quit talking about other people's genitalia when it doesn't fucking concern you. If you believe this much in your fucking God, then sit back and pray to your fucking God. Let him change it. Don't go around here inciting bigotry.
Normal is subjective.
This is bullshit. Saying he instead of she, all right, does nothing but perpetuate the bigotry.
Yep.
And he claims that he has the right because of his religion and that he believes in the Bible that he can be a bigot because people have to respect his right to follow his religious beliefs.
Yeah, that's the bullshit right there.
He's a self-hating homosexual, and it's just sad. I feel sorry for...
Scientifically, we can prove that transgender people going through these changes feel better when they get to their chosen state of being the majority of the time. It is part of the cure.
Sometimes
so to speak.
the change in hormones can have an adverse effect.
It can, yeah. It's just not always perfect, but it is more than not. The doctors behind it do it for a reason. It's not purely cosmetic.
People, man? Why do we gotta judge people and put them into categories and groups and say you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that?
Oh, that's all we do.
Yeah,
we put everything into categories and groups.
Transgenders fight against each other because some people think you're not transgender unless you get the reassignment surgery.
We put labels and names on everything.
It goes back to tribal, being tribal. We're all tribal, so we all want that little niche group.
we're tribal for a reason. When we start manipulating the tribalism to manipulate people to change, like how in after 9/11 the Patriot Act took away a lot of our rights. Right now, this tribalism is being put in place to help pull our rights off of us, our free speech rights, because our free speech is being used detrimentally to other people's feelings. And feelings, unfortunately, are what control at least 70% of our population. They're not controlled by logic or intellect. They're controlled by feelings. And those who are controlled by logic or intellect know to control the feelings, you control the emotions. And to separate people through tribalism is to divide and conquer. And humans right now are letting themselves be conquered because it's the right thing to do.
Absolutely.
The right thing to do right now is love and respect each other.
Yep.
All right, and then find out where we can go from there. But we keep getting hung up on who's got what fucking genitalia, who's gay, who isn't gay, who has to make me a wedding cake or doesn't. This is all separatist bullshit, and it needs to stop before we can go beyond it. But we can't go beyond it when we have this fucking echo chamber that is bullshit Mario, bullshit. The distance between the left and the right. It's the ones at the very fucking end screeching at each other. Starting this shit, keeping it going, perpetuating. We need to shut them the fuck up the one way we can.
How's that?
Supreme knowledge. The type of shit that can't be fucking ignored. We need a middle ground doctrine. That not a fucking a religion on the middle ground. Just a fucking fact of, look, this is decent. Let's not start from pro-life or pro-choice. Let's start from decent and work our way out from the middle. Not from the fucking end in.
Yeah.
Word up, homie. Word.
I think it's pretty ridiculous. You know?
Yeah, you are.
We need to be vigilant, guys. I know a lot of you Christians here are getting into the political left and right divide, the operation right now to divide America between political lines, and you are actually listening to Blair, because Blair will talk about a lot of conservative
all Mario is doing is sowing that division more when he makes videos like this. Yeah. Like, he has, what, over 500,000 subscribers, almost 1 million people follow this dude, and he's telling them this bigotry, hateful shit all the fucking time, to hate all these other people. He tells people to hate people, and just because they have a triangle in their fucking music video for 10 seconds, oh, they're evil, they're satanic. He's a fucking Looney Tune, man.
It's because this is the part of the right that is progressive. It's the progressive right. And Christianity is not a part of the progressive right. They're part of the old guard right. You look at Donald Trump, who is the leader of the right now, and he is the furthest thing from religious. These religious people that are dumb and have been following the rise of the Republican Army because of their Christianity, and they're so long ingrained into the Republican being the religious party. They're blind to the fact that fucking guy earlier that's like, you didn't vote for a good man. You didn't vote for a good man.
You transgender, like, still got a dick.
Trump is the least religious president we've had. He's out. He's on his third fucking wife and cheated on her 100 times with porn stars, living a greed life. It's the exact opposite of anything Christianity should support. But that's the new right, because the right realizes now they don't need to be held to the religion to further their message. And Blair White is taking away from Mario's stance in the right with his religion, and he's trying to fight for it back. He's fighting for it against Jay-Z and Beyonce and everybody, because they speak to the base of the people.
Is actually on the rise. Okay, you can actually see when they, you know, Caitlyn Jenner and all that stuff came out. Literally at the same time, the interest for trans goes up through the roof, and you start getting more people like this. They're making them. Hollywood is making them desirable and making them a cool thing. You know,
what's wrong with people being cool, man? What the fuck is wrong with people being cool, man?
Because he's not cool and he hates it.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we're gonna move on.
Well, before we move on, Blair White's boyfriend is gay. For me, I'm gonna steal him from her.
Okay.
No, he's actually a real cool guy. I got to talk to him at VidCon a little bit. I like him a lot. He's a bud, so I'll beat up Mario just for him, not even for Blair. If Mario wants to fight me.
Let's try this out. We're going to do a segment where we take questions from our Patreon chat here. Retarded ones we're going to ignore. We're not going to answer all of them. But if we see some good questions, we'll try it out.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
All right. Ask away, people.
Oh?
McHitler.
You're too kind, Ben. Billy, have you found a new place yet, cunt? No,
Oh,
no,
Jesus.
I'm still living in a hotel. It's wonderful. Who is Wallace? I have no idea. You mean William Wallace from the movie Braveheart?
I can top that. Why is Wallace?
I just received on my Discord 2 pictures of Billy. Somebody drew Billy on the wall. Sexual stuff, man.
Those are terrible.
Yeah, beautiful.
I don't think we know. They shouldn't be talked about.
I want more.
Stop being homeless. That's why I need to become king. I promise there won't be one homeless person on the whole planet, man.
How do we Canadians get Mario to leave Canada?
You can't. I mean, maybe if he got promised a job, trick him into thinking he got a job in the U.S. and maybe he'll leave. We don't really want him anyway, but I guess there are worse people actually here than him.
I have a lot of bandanas. I'm not sure exactly how many, but a multitude of colors. And I'm not working on a new album right now. I've been way too busy with the move and other things to focus on writing.
Evan, have you ever been to Canuckistan? I think they mean Canada.
I'm right on the border of Canada as a Minnesotan, so I
Have you
should
been
have
there?
by now, but I haven't. I've never traveled up there yet.
Huh.
I should.
I
should.
I went for a drive recently where I drove there's a peninsula in Washington called the Olympic Peninsula. It was like an 8-hour drive round trip. And when I was driving towards the northern part of the peninsula, there were border patrol cars everywhere around there looking for people.
Have you thought about expanding game night into other games than Fortnite?
Yes, but it's so hard to find. It's so hard to find a game that everyone wants to play. And I was like, oh, what's a good free game? Yeah. Because I don't want people to pay me to play games with me and have to buy a game too.
There's a version of what's that card game that everybody plays?
Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, there's a version of
we
Cards
used to do
Against
that
Humanity.
we used to do that as a perk on Patreon.
Play it with people.
Yeah. Where's the next meetup? When's the next meetup? We have no plans for a meetup.
I keep trying to talk Ben into doing one in Columbus, Ohio.
Why would you do a small one in Ohio?
You're
not trying to. This is the first you've mentioned that.
We should do a small one at VidCon. Get people to show up or something.
VidCon.
Yeah, VidCon. Maybe we'll do one at VidCon. We'll do a little meetup situation if people are in the Los Angeles area for VidCon. We could all meet up at the Applebee's or something.
Yeah, it wouldn't be like a formal
Cheesecake
meetup.
Factory.
It would be like hanging out and having a drink or something.
We could all meet at
'Cause
the
I'm
Cheesecake
so
Factory.
cheesecake.
Or if Vadim comes, Applebee's.
Yeah, because he brings in the bitches, man.
When will the Wallace 34 be featured? I don't know about that. I don't think we will be featuring it ever. Ever.
We'll have to look into that. So we'll probably go for another couple minutes answering the questions. If you guys don't know how to get in the chat, you have to join our Discord and be a patron of a $1 or more contribution per month, and you can get in.
Could God make a bowl he couldn't smoke? Whoa.
God can do anything. He's
a
God.
bowl that he couldn't smoke. I only eat cereal out of bowls, kind sir.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
In this YouTube climate, I use my bowls for cereal.
Will there be t-shirts again? Yeah, I mean, we can release shirts.
Ben and I are working on a shirt that's us laying naked in bed together, spooning.
Jízzrael shirt's coming soon.
Can you do a Wallace t-shirt design?
Yeah, sure. A beautiful picture of a wall. A white wood paneled wall.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
So what happened, Billy? Show me on the doll where the wall touched you, man.
I don't want to talk about it.
Personal.
Why does
We're not having
Michigan
puppet
suck?
time tonight?
Why does Michigan suck?
Favorite cereal.
How much time do we have left?
Favorite cereal. Cheerios.
Just regular Cheerios, not
Yep.
Honey Nut or Apple Cinnamon or anything like that.
Just regular Cheerios.
It is good.
I like them.
Yeah.
Could you do it? What? I can't read it.
But actually,
Like
Rice
Berry
Chex.
Kicks.
Rice Chex might have beaten them out, but I don't eat
I
cereal
like
anymore.
I like fucking Crispix. You ever had that shit before?
Yeah,
I like
Crispix.
bland cereal like that.
Yeah.
Like the rice cereal.
Crispix is like Rice Chex with a little.
It has a wheat side and a
Yeah.
rice side.
Yeah.
Apple Jacks is the shit. That's what it's.
Man, I just can't eat those sugary cereals, but when I was a kid, I loved Apple Jacks and Lucky Charms and Fruity Pebbles and all that shit.
I think
my
So
favorite
do you
cereal
have
is
any
Corn Flakes.
tattoos?
I have no tattoos. 0 tattoos. I almost got a tattoo when I was hanging out with Ice and
See?
Sam Pepper.
Yeah.
I was like, we should all get tattoos, and then like Scuff Steve Jobs, the guy that was with him, was like really trying to make it happen.
I would have gotten a tattoo, like, because that's whatever.
It would have been the worst to have that be my first tattoo.
Yeah. So on my stream on Wednesday, I'm going to do a stream on my channel on Wednesday. And by then, I'm going to have more information about what I'm going to have a special flag that I'm going to take to VidCon to get people autographed. And then I'll probably just put it on eBay and auction it off there. We'll see where we get with that.
But you can still get my flag if you want it.
Yeah. Pimp Monk has a flag too.
Yep.
What amount is your flag at now at this point?
$1,300 right now.
Damn.
I mean, I've made more on it because I've made over a couple thousand on it because of the way they do it. But yeah, the $1,300 is the highest bid.
Damn.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, and I just got a feeling it's going to make more.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna buy some hookers and sandwiches.
And I'm selling tattooed skin flaps off of my body once I lose all my weight. There will be 24 different skin flaps the size of a flag that we'll sell each to the highest bidder, and they will be edible.
Hell yeah, man.
You're sick.
Don't knock human meat until you try it, man. That's what they always say in those countries where cannibalism is still allowed.
Yo, safely! Let's go find this hater and put a bullet in this fucking
My
head.
favorite.
I'm
the only critter with the good kind of fairy drama.
That's because Jesus Christ is my neighbor.
Oh, Safeway!
Yo, Safeway!
God.
Hi, it's Tommy, and today
I love this kid.
I'm going to be doing a rap called I forgot what it's called now. Oh yeah,
God.
this is what my life has become, and
I love this
I
kid.
hope you like it. And here we go. This is what my life has. 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 This is what my life has become. Sitting in a wheelchair because I'm not able to use my legs. And I sit in despair and I beg to God all the time saying, please let there be a cure. But I'm not sure if God exists anymore. Unless he or she comes knocking on my door.
Love this kid.
I'm such a bore, waiting for a cure. And I can't run, walk or do exercise. It isn't nice. It's like a slice of blue cheese. Please, for goodness sake, take some time and put yourselves in my shoes. I didn't choose this life. Sometimes I feel like putting a knife in my chest, and I want to crawl up in the ball and go in the nest because I'm vulnerable, like a small bird.
He's performing.
No, I feel bad.
Go back. Ten, go 10 seconds back. I gotta see this. Shh, be very quiet. Be very, very quiet. I gotta see this. I gotta see this clear and free. All right, go. All right. This is not too far back.
What are you looking for?
But it's just gone down. So just.
I'm saying, please let there be a cure, but I'm not sure if God exists anymore, unless he or she comes knocking on my door. It's such a bore, waiting for a cure, and I can't run, walk or do exercise. It isn't nice. It's like a slice of blue cheese. Please, for goodness sake, take some time and put yourselves in my shoes. I didn't choose this life. Sometimes I feel like putting a knife in my chest, and I want to crawl up in the ball
this is
and go in the
terrible.
nest because I'm vulnerable, like a small bird. Yeah.
Yeah.
just wanna quit, but quitting isn't
great
an
hook.
option. You just gotta forget about your
Listen to that falsetto.
Yeah, no, this is beautiful.
problems and carry on.
Yeah.
You just wanna quit, but quitting isn't an option.
It is.
You just gotta forget.
But I'm glad you don't. I'm glad you don't think of this one.
I like how he went from rap to 80s rock, man. Some Journey style.
It's beautiful.
Shit, man.
It's beautiful.
Oh, we just assume this kid's gender, man?
Whatever.
Like,
Uno.
subscribe,
It's definitely an Uno.
and see ya!
See ya! I love this kid. That was beautiful. Anybody who feels bad for that kid is a fucking piece of shit.
Alright, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's MC Chaos. He's spinning some unreleased
111 on the hat.
Yeah, he's got Knuckle Dusters out too.
Knuckle Dusters out too? No, you can hate these guys. They're obviously garbage, but that kid was not.
Yeah.
Whatever.
When I rhyme, I'm just writing and taking my time to spit a rhyme. And now
Why even bother recording video when you're just going to be reading something on a table?
I'm God. I got my TNs on like getting out of court. With my Adidas shorts, spitting for records. Slavo 308 is the name. Unleash the pain on my
I like how some dumbass thought editing this
now,
would make
let
it
me
better.
tell you, I'm rocking out tonight, feeling really kind for the first time. Spitting fine, taking my time. What would you say if I died tonight? I'm wearing my Nikes. Try to find me.
Wearing my Nikes. What would you say if I died tonight? I'd say, goodbye. No more shit raps, please. Like, I wanted that other kid to live. This guy, I really don't care about his life. This
Can
is
you
terrible.
believe this guy sat for hours probably writing this shit too? Like, he actually put time into this. Like, I'm a freestyler. I've never written a rhyme in my life. And this dude, man, he's just got to find a new hobby, man.
Somebody edited this video together after he performed it. They do the different layers, trying to probably do cut takes or something. You could see his hat fading out here. It's all bad. It's all bad here.
Because I ain't high, I'm spiking my drink. What do I think? Going 180 on a freeway as my eyesight fades. Going through a different stage. Fuck.
There's a difference between that last kid and this kid. They both are rapping about some real sad shit. But I couldn't help but love that little chubby cheek fucker in the wheelchair. He laid it all out there. This guy, I don't feel like his life is that bad. He's got these brand name fucking clothes everywhere.
Yeah, he's got his Nikes, he said.
He's growing half of a mustache, so he's got puberty on his side. Fuck this guy. You have nothing to complain about. Fat kid won. Fat kid won.
The facts. Let the rage kick in night and day. Let the rain drain all my pain away till it's a brighter day and you all see the fakes. Yeah.
The only pain this guy has, the pain of not being a fucking trend whore, a little brand sheep. That's his only pain, is that he's stuck in a world of hype beast and isn't real enough to afford the fucking Supreme labels. So he has to wear this bullshit Adidas, bullshit North Face or whatever. You're a fucking sucker, dude. That's the only pain you have in your life, is that you haven't learned to shave that fucking upper lip hair. You sick fuck. Get out of here. When little Rubby Tunskin back there was pouring his heart out like a little gangster, talking about his wheelchair and wanted to put a knife in his chest, that was real. This guy is a figment of his own imagination, and it sickens me. It makes me sick. Suck.
I can't have the fame unless I got the game. It all seems the same. Still I gotta maintain. Let the rain drain all my enemies away. So it's pleasant to say I live in 308. This is the time it takes. This is my mind and this is a rage that's going on every day. I'm spitting for the facts.
Some people think rhyming is rapping. That all they gotta do is say a word that rhymes. But no, there's a little bit more to it than that. Like, you actually have to be rapping about something, not just, it rains, and then it takes the pains, and then it changes your brains. I can't even try to fucking rap as bad as this dude. I can't do it if I tried. This dude is fucking crazy, man.
I like how he broke into maybe a freestyle here or something, but he's no longer reading the paper. I'm really actually let down that he started off reading the paper. I think he would have got a little more credit points if he would have been doing this without looking down at his fucking self-mumbling. Like Napoleon Dynamite looking at the drawing of his fucking Liger. Sick little fucker. Oh, speaking of,
you want it
pulling
nice,
dynamite drawings.
naughty, or you want to be mortified?
Is
I
this the
talk
guy-
about
dancer guy?
Satan, you talk him up, boring stuff. Satan is yawning, cunt. Kill, kill, kill. Make
Can't believe
something
this guy
different.
writes
Horse
his lyrics
fuck.
down.
I want love. When I'm drunk, I black out and snap and trap people.
I want love.
When I'm drunk, I black out.
Yeah, he's literally talking about getting drunk and molesting women
I
right
black
now.
out.
I want love, but then I black out and I take it. Fuck you, dude. Stop.
In the backyard, play basketball with a human skull. Dial blunt knife to decapitate anyone. Think I'm playing? Man, I wish I could find love. Only love of my life was wasted. Impatient.
Why is every cringe rapper so introspective and sad today? Every single one of them, little fat fuck barrel boy killed it.
That's what sells the records these days, man.
Is this that fat dude who's on the porch all the time?
Yeah, the dancer guy.
Yeah, okay.
The guy who somehow dances to every song perfectly.
Yep.
Shit.
This is a
Chasing
confession
human
letter, man.
relations,
And he's saying he
chasing
wants to knife people and shoot people and shit. Like, what is he fucking talking about, man?
Marriage with an alien wasn't taken. No bitch was marrying us. Still, the wanted to fucking do was play with my dick and anal.
It's like most guys join a band so they can get chicks, right?
Play with more dick.
Guys without skill can't join a band, so they become rappers to get chicks. This guy, I don't know what he's doing to get chicks, but it's take that fucking wall
Brought
down.
me and shit, and I was waiting and shit.
Fucking wall down.
And Satan PlayStation was the sick, but it was
Satan's
UFO stage was
PlayStation.
one button, and every motherfucker's in the grave and shit.
Take the fucking wall down, Ben.
Shit. Don't fuck with this Satan bitch. Crazy.
Satan bitch.
Crazy spit. The mic. I'm a little caught with a special case to the triage. Alright? So what? Like they like shit life, suicide, survived. Fuck man, I'm gonna like let down my guard and fucking stand up and remain hard. But fucking I'm gonna let it ride this time because I don't wanna stop, but still I got the fucking heart. Man, I wiped the dick with the sock and only fucking thing is the bitch was
I like how this guy started doodling and then decided to write the rap. Because there's no way he wrote that rap and then doodled, right? Like those raps are written around the doodles. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he started the bars out short like that and then got longer as it went down. But this is fucking weird. The fact that any of this shit was written is a testament to how stupid people are. I thought he was rambling off freestyle stuff.
Have you guys ever imagined what it'd feel like for Superman to be next to Kryptonite, like his power draining from his body? That's what these cringe raps feel like, man. They feel like fucking Kryptonite on Superman, man. It's just
Man, that's so
drain
true.
you.
It's so true.
Suck it. Shit, mate. Alien's nothing. I'd rather have someone like Alan McPherson or some fucking peasant from fucking that Muppet show. What is it?
Are the lyrics not the words on the paper? Are you sure?
Big brother.
Big brother.
Mate, fuck it. I'm on another one going out to you in the hell that I'm in. I wish I could live to win. Be anyone, someone, not stupid, not dumb, not trying to think crazy thoughts, ridiculous things. Man.
Crazy
He just wants
ridiculous.
He just wants to be
things.
someone who's not stupid and not dumb. He's pouring his heart out here, man.
I'm twisted, I'm crazy within, but still, I try to be my best.
It's so weird to me how many stupid people are observant enough about themselves to know they're stupid and wish they could be smart, but that's not how intelligence works. And they're all just these sad little humans that know if they were just born with a couple of more fucking synapses firing in their brain, their life might not be total shit. That's the saddest thing to me in the world, I think, is stupid people who know they're stupid. That's heartbreaking, man. You show me all those little starving kids, and I'm like, yeah, it's pretty bad. But you know, there's people out there that are stupid and know it. One of the glorious things about being stupid is you don't realize how fucking dumb you are. Most people think they're smarter than they actually are. But the dumb ones that know they're not, that's got to be in existence. That's got to be futility in action.
Yeah.
That is
You're right.
sad as fuck.
Be the one less stressed. Man, I'll try and fucking make everything alright. Find that peace of mind tonight. Man, I kinda like do crazy things with my friggin' mind. Telepathy, telepathic, whatever, mate. Fucking telekinesis.
Maybe he's an X-Men, man. Maybe he's a mutant.
Telekinesis.
Telekinesis.
This guy's just a Jedi in training, man. He's just training to be a Jedi, man. Fuck.
Damn.
I don't think he's got a future in the freestyle rapper league of the Jedis, but
telepathy.
Dancing. He's a good dancer, though. I'll give him that.
Let's see what we've got here. Hypothesis, $5. Sting once starred in a Christian flick that I was forced to watch. That should tell you enough on how bad an actor he is. Sure.
Yeah.
Hypothesis, $5. We want Wallace. Hypothesis, $5. Opposites attract, Billy.
Opposites attract, Billy. I'm not fucking this wall.
Cunty Cat. Wall made you look like a punk, young Fridgley. Don't let him make you look wall-eyed.
Nope.
Damalias, $5. Can't stay for the show, but here, take my money to keep the show going. Monday is D&D night. Cool. Have fun playing D&D. Cunty Cat, $3. Cena looks like he's going to smash their faces down through the glass and gorilla fuck Kathy right up the hoda.
Whoa.
I would watch.
That would have been a lot better video, man.
It would.
Captain Saltbeard, $5. Why is he wearing a suit? Is he running for mayor of some shithole county in Tennessee? I believe he is.
John Cena is,
Yeah.
Didn't Kane fucking win that contest? Isn't he mayor now?
He won the primary.
He won the primary, yeah.
He's going to run as Republican.
Chances
which
are he'll
hasn't
win.
Lost. Yeah.
Cunty Cat, $3. The star quarterback threw a glad of spiked punch at the Tiger and set it ablaze. Dicks out for Tony the Tiger. He was great.
R.I.P.
Annoyed Gamer, $20. So far, the #1 tipper tonight. Here, take my money and remember that Betty White is the true apex predator, and only through her grace that we still live. All praise Betty White.
Blessed.
She is a goddess.
Annoyed Gamer, $5. Betty White's powers are beyond any human's understanding. Truly, we all need to respect and praise her. I had no idea. Cunty Cat, $3. I think I might be a JLP Talk patron. Pretty sure I just put a nickel in his cup on the street corner outside.
Oh, that's rough. It's right on, but it's rough.
What else do we have here? Where are the super chats? Cunty Cat, $2 through super chat. I hope Donald gives a kiss to Lil' Kim. What?
Kiss.
And he's going to kiss about 300 dicks, too, when he kisses her, man.
Is Matt Christensen going to be on? A debate with Matt and Kyle Kuklinski, anonymous.
We'd like to have him on, and we'd like to have a debate. The harder part is finding liberals, or progressives, or what have you. Let's see. Rome Genario, $1.99 on super chat. Why is he wearing a suit? What else do we have? Cunty Cat super chat. Oh shit, there's two of them. Two $2 ones. The first one says, "Can we open an American embassy on Azkaban?" Also, Azkaban sounds like it's chock full of Talibans. Cunty Cat. Melly rhymes with smelly. Nice.
Got her.
Barry Compton, $2. Hey, don't wall up on Pimp, you jerk.
That was terrible. Terrible.
It was pretty bad.
Please, no more wall jokes, guys. Please.
Those are awful.
What I need is entrance music for The Wall. I can't just play Pink Floyd's The Wall. Oh, I need Marshall Manson to do a cover of it.
All in all, my favorite peasant is Wallace the Wall. Something stupid like that. I'm sure Marshall could spit it out.
Oh. People are saying that the volume's low, guys.
Why is the volume
The
so
volume's low? Where?
They're having a hard time hearing us, apparently, man.
Really?
Uh-oh.
It's the same as it has been for the entire show. Nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed.
Yeah, people are saying the volume's fine. That's what I thought. All right, so
trolls, man.
It's time to put up the
got
timer.
trolls.
Otherwise, we're just going to talk and shoot the shit, which is mainly what this show's about anyway, right?
Yeah.
So,
shooting the shit.
Yeah, so can I tell you guys about this invention I just came up with?
Hell no. Yeah.
Yes, please.
It's going to help blind people. It's a visor that they wear, and it's got webcams all around the visor, and it's got earphones with it. And basically, an artificial intelligence is going to be able to tell what they see. Whatever the blind person is looking at, this AI can describe it like, oh, you're on 9th Street, and there's a building in front of you. It's a subway. You know, it's right to your left. As they're walking down the street, it's got GPS functionality. So basically, I'm making digital eyes for blind people so that they can interact with the world like never before.
there's someone, Tempest TV for $10. I hear Wallace loves Jízzrael because he's a load-bearing wall. That is good. This one other one, this person, Billy, can you remake the Bitch Boy Slap Fight song? I mean, I don't know if he knows it, but I can play it for him, and we'll see if he wants to remake it.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's
Maybe.
really his genre.
Maybe Ben.
But
and
anyway,
I,
I'm sorry, Evan. Back to your invention.
maybe Ben and I will write a rock opera called "Bitch Boy Slap Fight."
Oh yeah, we got to do an all musical episode some night. Drunken Peasants the musical.
You know how nuts that would be? Having an actual all music episode. That would be fucking.
The load-bearing wall thing was great, though.
Yeah.
Jízzrael.
Oh yeah, it's not anti-Semitic at all, man.
You know, Israel does have a wall.
Yeah, the Wailing Wall.
You wail at it.
Cool.
Say, fuck you all.
So, yeah, we're working on some new Patreon stuff pretty soon here, and me and Billy are going to do our vlog soon. We're probably go on a road trip, like a day road trip, get a lot of footage. And also, we're thinking about doing a Not Safe for Work episode, like where we watch videos that might have like nudity or like some really weird shit that YouTube wouldn't approve of.
Basically, just Chuck Berry peeing on girls.
Did you guys see that video of the girl that fucks dogs and she's drinking a cup of dog piss and saying it cures cancer? We got to introduce her to G-Man.
Oh my God.
G-Man's on the crusade to cure cancer, you know.
That
so
sounds like P17.
Yeah.
I did not see that.
I don't want to see it.
Yeah, the blind people are lucky they don't get to see that one, man. But yeah, so my invention will be pretty cool. Like a blind person will be able to look at a bookshelf, and the AI will tell them the names of the books. They can grab one. What book do you have in your hand? They can tell you. They can read a book for you. It's like, you know, you can. It's got everything. It's cool. Yeah. It's a cool invention, guys.
Are they gonna look like Data's glasses in Star Trek?
Yeah, kind of like that, man.
That would be fucking cute. Because like he doesn't need to see out of them, right? So they just have that style, like Data style. Maybe they could have a little LED or something on them. That's cute as fuck.
Oh, yeah. Reading Rainbow.
Take a look. Send a book.
Butterfly.
That show was the shit back in the day, man.
Yeah. I can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Dude, Pimp Monk, settle down. We're gonna get a copyright strike for your singing of that song,
dude. You know, we've been really fortunate lately to meet the goals at the end. I don't know. It doesn't look like we're gonna do it this time, but that's cool. You know,
can't knock it out of the park every time.
No.
We try though. We
hell yeah.
We have goals so we can. Yeah, I think a lot of people might be wondering why Wallace isn't on camera. I actually told Ben that it's him or me. So
I want to choose Wallace. I love you, Billy.
That's because Wallace never puts you in your place, Pimp Monk, like I do.
Damn. What's his place? Tell me what his place is, Billy.
Yeah, what's my place, motherfucker?
His place is at the bottom of the floor.
Okay, well that's okay. I like the floor.
I'm gonna start calling you Matt.
Okay.
Wallace and Matt's new podcast.
I'm good with that.
Wallace is the wall to lean on, and you're the floor to step on, Matt.
Wallace
You're like a doormat. You're a doormat.
He's like mundane Matt.
Dick. Take it back. Oh yeah, Mundane Matt would be the Matt on the podcast.
Oh,
I don't
Monday
know.
Matt stood behind you.
Well, Mundane Matt can stand behind me all he wants.
He's a good man.
Hey, you know what? Here, I gotta tell you guys a little story about Mundane Matt.
Okay.
He ran for governor of California
as a joke,
but it was a joke. So that means he literally did nothing but show up. But that's the best thing about him. When a man tells you this story 1,000 times,
that's
it's the
not
greatest.
the best thing about.
What's
it.
better? What's better? What is
$3 theater?
Yeah.
Quit impersonating me, Billy. I'll tell the cops and also my mommy.
Damn. Please don't tell your mom.
Jesus Christ, neighbor.
Where the fuck is Dusty the cockatiel when I
That's
need
why
him?
Jesus Christ is my neighbor.
This is beautiful bird.
Fuck, we gotta get Dusty on. You gotta make sure I'm on there when Dusty comes on next, man. I love that fucking bird, man.
Fuck that bird.
Evan, you're gonna be on the Ultra Perspective on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, for sure, man.
Sweet.
Definitely. It's gonna be an epic show, man.
It always is.
Hell yeah.
Can I get the child?
It's more epic when Evan's there. It's more epic when Evan's there.
No doubt, man.
I'm gonna get naked on this Ultra Perspective.
Nice. Just wear nothing but that puppet, that black puppet you got, man.
I tell you what, if on the Ultra Perspective, if we meet Ben's goal, whatever it is on that episode, the next Ultra Perspective, well, it'll be a couple because I have to order them. I'll get tassels and I'll wear tassels the whole fucking show.
Titty tassels?
I don't know if I want to see this.
Yeah. Are you trying to sabotage everything?
Can I pay you not to do it?
Please.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to make you money, man. People love my titties.
I know.
I got little bitty nipples. They look like Tic Tacs.
Nice.
I want to suck Billy's nipples.
We're sharing a room at VidCon.
It's not a
aren't we?
room though. It's like an apartment.
I swear, if I wake up to you sucking my nipples, Pit Monk,
you gonna wake up to me jizzing in your fucking face. I'm gonna
I better not. I better not.
The
I
best
better not.
part of waking up is getting hit with nut.
Nope. Nope. This better not happen.
That's horrible, man. No, man. Oh, I get it. You must be from Jízzrael, man.
I am from Jízzrael. I'm here to defend my country.
It wasn't funny. It was a slip of the tongue. I didn't mean to say that.
Jízzrael. Rihanna. The Rihanna deal.
How did I say Rihanna?
You were trying to say Iran.
Iran, and I said Rihanna.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
We know who can take out that country, though. Chris Brown. Oh man, but it's gonna be a lot of fun next month.
And we'll have our meetup at the Cheesecake Factory and or Applebee's, so everybody watching.
Is a Vadim coming to VidCon?
Oh,
I
is he? I don't know.
Did you guys know Vadim was in the movie Goodfellas as a kid?
Yeah, dude. He told me that on my show a couple of weeks ago. I didn't know that.
That's
no,
funny.
I didn't know that.
It was an
He
extra.
said he fucked up. He said
Yeah,
his scene
sure.
got cut from the movie because he kept fucking it up, like picking his nose or some shit.
Wait,
he
his
said
scene got
Scorsese
cut?
pissed at him.
No, I didn't get cut.
So he wasn't.
He had a
No, he's
bigger
actually-
scene.
He had a bigger. I think he had a speaking role or something, didn't he? And it got cut or something. I don't know.
Is
I don't- don't
Vadim
take
in the
my word for
Illuminati?
Could happen, man.
He's doing
Illuminati.
videos with Alex Jones' ex-wife, and he's in Scorsese flicks. Vadim is Illuminati. That's who Vigilant Christian needs to focus on.
Vadiminati.
Yes.
Actually, Vigilant Christian helped Vadim one time.
Really?
Yeah, because like Vigilant Christian fans got mad at Vadim for making a video about the Vigilant Christian, and he got like flagged. They like flagged him for it. So then Vigilant Christian helped him get his, get the flag taken away and shit.
What a good guy.
I mean,
I got like a modicum more of respect for Vigilant Christian Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that. So he'll help us when we inevitably get flagged for calling him a fucking asshole. That won't happen. Vadim is a classic child star. That's funny. I was Vadim in other like TV shows and stuff. Was he in other movies?
I have no idea.
Or did he just break out on the set of Goodfellas?
Well, he grew, his mom was like big in Hollywood. Like I don't know, was she a writer or something? I don't remember what it was. She was some kind of Hollywood deal, and he grew up around. He grew up in that era.
I wonder if him and Pauly Shore ever hung out.
Maybe.
He might be friends with Corey Feldman, man. Maybe they were molested by the same guy, man. The same casting coach.
It went dark there.
I doubt if his mom worked in the business. I doubt he got molested. Those kids are usually more protected because the parents.
The Vigilant Christian is going to be the new Jim Jones of our generation, which means he'll eventually die horribly.
One can only hope.
I don't know. I don't see him forming a cult or anything.
Could you imagine if he actually had a church, the Church of the Vigilant Christian, and he got up there and like,
the Illuminati is satanic and a triangle is satanic.
That'd be some scary shit, man.
Yeah.
Good old Mario.
Good old Mario.
I think we should approach him and just say, hey, man, we want to make peace with you, Mario. We want to have you on the show and just make friends and, a peace offering. Throw him a peace offering.
Is Vadim's mom the counterculture mom?
No.
She always talks about working in Hollywood back in the day.
No, the counterculture mom is not old enough to be Vadim's mom.
Okay.
Okay.
The counterculture mom is probably pretty close to Vadim's age.
How old is Vadim?
Like 30s.
Counterculture mom's like 50, dude.
No.
Yeah. No, because if you look at her face, she's one of those Californian.
She might be 40.
She's in her late 40s.
She's not Californian.
She said she lived out there. She moved out there for Hollywood, so she's got that Californian look, trying to keep herself together.
Hear her fucking accent?
Yeah, because she moved back to the fucking Minnesota or wherever.
I think it's Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, yeah, it is Wisconsin. So she moved back to Wisconsin because she realized she couldn't hack it in Hollywood, where she ran like every other fucking prom queen in her shit city goes to LA thinking they're going to be the next Julia Roberts. She got down there, she chugged a couple of fucking random dicks and decided to take Christ because she was done taking Jeff and Richard Roper and all the other fucking all the other Hollywood dudes that was giving her a little more the Christ than the cross. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Hell yeah, man.
So yeah, she's in her late 40s minimum because you can tell she's trying to keep herself young at the cost of being an old aging loser because she's right wing liberal or conservative minded. So the one thing that she's valued by in her society is her looks. Same reason why Fox News always got the hottest fucking broadcasters, because women are valued by their looks on that side of the fucking spectrum. And on the other side, they're not valued by their looks. That's why you see the Triggly Puff fucking Cocoa Pebble looking bitches, Fruity Pebble looking bitches. Dusty the Cockatiel, thanks Evan for having him a guest on his show.
Yeah,
that's right. I feature Dusty the Cockatiel on Evan LeFevre Live on Saturdays. If anybody wants to check it out.
Johnny Depp. No, she probably actually was on the set of 21 Jump Street or something, trying to suck her way into the fucking big leagues.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see why people want to be famous, man. Being famous is not all it's cracked up to be. Like being recognized everywhere you go. Like that's why I like internet fame, because you can be kind of world famous, but then you can still walk around your own hometown and not get recognized everywhere you go or have paparazzi everywhere. But when you're famous in Hollywood, man, life is a living hell. They follow you everywhere. You're always getting fucking pictures taken of you. You're always got these fuckers invading your privacy, and it's just not worth it, man. It's like not a desirable thing. It's like fame, sure, it comes with money, but it's not a desirable fucking thing the way people chase after it like it's, you know, the most important thing to be famous, you know.
But it is for some people. They need to have that lack of love and self-respect filled by fame. That's why I want to be famous. I need that void filled in my heart. And I can only get that by random people being like, "Oh shit, it's you, donut guy. Do that fucking stupid thing where you toss a fish in an ass. Where's Leafy? It's what keeps me whole."
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Yeah.
What do you think about fame, Pimp Monk? You ever been recognized out on the street by a fan?
Yeah, a couple times. Not a lot, but a couple times.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite is when I get recognized while getting recognized. It makes everybody around think I'm that much more fucking like hot shit. They're like, "Oh yeah, you know Billy Fridge too? Fuck yeah, dude." I'm like, "Yeah, it's no big deal, guys. Like, come on, do you want autographs or not? Because I'm gonna go cash one of these $1 million checks."
It feels good when people like, you know, think you're cool.
The worst getting recognized is when you get recognized on the bus and they realize what a fucking bum you are because you're both riding the fucking public transportation. And you're like, "Yeah, no, my Corvette's in the shop, so I had to ride the bus." That's the crunchiest mode of getting recognized, when you're both doing dirt bad and you're both broke as fuck.
Yeah, I was a local celebrity here in Minnesota for a while. Like, I was on that show Freaky Deaky for about 4 or 5 years, and so I would get recognized out in the store all the fucking time. People, "Oh, you're on Freaky Deaky. I love that show, man." It's like, it's cool though, you know. It's not too bad, you know. When you're Michael Jackson levels of famous, then it can get to be a bad thing where you really start feeling the pressure.
Little boys. Oh, boy, okay, you're feeling.
Come on, man. Don't Milo yourself, man.
This is the movie we watched.
Ooh, look at that. Holy shit. I think Sting. He should have been the T-1000, man, instead of fucking Robert Patrick, man.
She was so fucking hot back then. She may be still hot. I don't know. She was so
Daisy Fuentes is cute. Yeah, I was watching it though, and I was like, man, her boobs are too small.
Oh, thank you, Manny.
Yeah.
Congratulations on winning Eurovision. I don't watch Eurovision, so I don't know who actually won.
I don't know what Eurovision is.
It's a song contest between a bunch of European countries. Like they send a singer to it, and they pick a song for that singer, and then they compete doing that same song until the end of the competition. It's a huge deal there. Some people intentionally enter in like bad singers. Sometimes it's really weird.
Yeah. No, I just think that Daisy Fuentes didn't hold up to the test of time because of how fake people's bodies have gotten 20 years later. So I'm watching Daisy Fuentes and I'm like, I'm expecting like a Kardashian shape of body at this point in time, and I'm not getting it. So it was kind of weird because I obviously remember being highly attracted to Daisy Fuentes when I was a little boy, but I was a man. I need a more. I need someone with the curves like Blair White, you know? That's what gets me going these days.
The curve shaped like a penis? What are you talking about, man?
Oh, man, he said Billy won Eurovision. Good job, Billy.
I wonder if it was the there's like the singer that was on Britain's Got Talent. Fuck, I cannot remember his name. Jonathan Anton was his name, and he looks a lot like me.
This looks like a woman.
Oh, a fat SJW cow one. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, this one looks like a woman.
Wow.
Good job, Billy. Benjamin Netanyahu called her a cow? What the fuck? This can't be true.
Yeah, it is an Israeli woman. I just saw her.
Damn. I've got a brand new pair of roller skates. Everybody watching at home, we got 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Hey, we got it.
Yeah.
We got it. We broke that poor little $99 mark. I was gonna say, could you get us over this mark?
Yeah.
Billy looks like the winner. I gotta see this fucking Eurovision winner. This is the worst song won Eurovision is the first thing someone says.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird even though it's Eurovision, Israel is in it, even though they're like not even close to being in Europe. They're closer to being in Africa than they are in Europe.
How the hell does this look like me? What do you
What's up with that?
What do you mean that does not look like me?
Hold on. Oh, what is that picture of you that you're showing us?
Shut the fuck up.
What if Billy just had a twin sister that he didn't tell anybody about and she's out singing her heart out?
That's not me, and that's not what it looks like. It's not at all.
They need a transgender superhero that's a man by day, and then they get their superpowers by turning into a woman.
That's
It'd be like Shazam, but you know.
Shazam!
They need more representation, man.
All right. We're going to end this one. We'll be back.
Check out TAP Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Pimp Monk, go ahead.
Morning wood every morning. 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And there's an after show after this. Yeah.
Yeah. I knew that one was coming. All
Son
right.
of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Good night, everybody. See you on Friday.
Everybody have a good night.
Good night. Thank you.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.